Oh, good evening, good evening. Welcome to the Cunning Plan with me, Artfather,
Hello. Oh,
and all our
my
players
headphones.
who've finally arrived. We've got Wilbur the Fish Whisperer, played by
Hello.
Valston.
So,
We've got Neil playing Icono Sunset.
Hello
And
there.
tonight, leaving it at the last minute
Hello.
to log in, we have Matt playing. I don't even know his name because he's not even logged in yet, but it's Mr.
Mr.
Oom.
Oom.
Mr. Oom.
I've literally just got out of the car from driving back from London.
Oh, bless your cottons. God, that was tight. That was
Yeah.
very tight. Well
Yeah.
done. Didn't
What?
realize you were running so late.
One idiot more in the traffic and you would have been late.
Yeah. No, we didn't want anything to happen to you. You didn't have to rush. It's okay. You could have just texted us and said, I'm going to be half an hour late.
Oh, I did. No, I didn't want to miss it.
Oh, lovely. Well, it's great to have you here, and welcome to our listeners. And hopefully tonight we'll have. I think we've got quite well. I've been working hard at a game tonight, and hopefully you'll enjoy what we've got. So, last week we had an eventful time. The crew, the iconic road trip, managed to get to the end of the road and managed to reach the town where of Old Rock, and there they discovered several things. Some of them made friends. Some of them made mischief, and others managed to just start to kind of get their heads around what they were going to do. They came once the evening had passed, and that seemed to go on for a long time. Actually, I seem to remember last week there was a lot of camping.
Yes.
Yeah, lots of camping it up as well, I think, was happening too. So lots of camping and camping it up. But yeah, it was good fun. And they managed to get to the end of the evening. And obviously all of the excitement and adventure had come to the point where they entered the gates, and they tried to get in the gates, and they couldn't get in the gates because they needed certain confirmations, certain written affirmations, certain invitations to come in. Obviously, they do have a contact in Old Rock, but they decided not to use their name. Will it be clever? Will that have been a bit of a barrier that they've created themselves? We will never know, or we will find out eventually. But and they also found out that they couldn't enter under the usual guise of using Icono's Silver Harp membership, because he'd been banned from the Silver Harp by his arch rival. I can't remember his name now. Let me go to my notes. His arch rival, who also got a fantastic name, nearly almost as silly as Iconics, if not sillier. I think.
I wrote it down.
Rhetoric Starfield.
Oh, yeah.
So he's been banned from playing by Rhetoric Starfield. So we're going to rejoin our heroes, who just made a friend in the young woman Deirdre, who's managed to talk the leader of the the mayor of Old Rock into letting them in. So we're going to join the team early in the morning. Well, no, it's probably about lunchtime by now, because by the time you finally got in, it's probably lunchtime-ish. No, she came out and gave you lunch, didn't she?
Yep.
Is that right?
Yeah. About noon when we
yeah.
got in.
Yeah, just afternoon you got in. So let's have a little bit of sound as you start wandering into the town. I'm just trying to find a suitable. There you go.
Tabletop audio.
Yeah, tabletop audio brought to you from Tim, who isn't me. I'm a Tim as well, but he's another Tim, and he makes audio. I make visual. What can you say? We're audio and visual, us Tims. Yeah. So here we are, walking into the village, the town of Old Rock, and I'm going to bring you across to a map. There we go, chaps.
Ooh. A map?
My hastily sketched map of Old Rock. You can see the old rocks that you made your way through out the front with their haunting hooting sounds. Little grass area where you camped last night up by the castle walls. The incredibly high castle walls, and then this is the town itself. There you go.
We could have just gone round the side of that town, just up the beach. That would have been it.
There is no beach. Just a cliff.
No. Oh,
How's Mr. Oom swimming? Because I think that may be the way we're going to have to, if things don't go well, we may have to swim round, steal a boat.
yeah. Swimming is for ducks. I prefer to walk.
I prefer to fly, but I don't know how to.
Right. Well, we're in. My suggestion was to get rid of this letter as soon as we could.
Yes, the letter in quotation marks.
Deirdre looks at you. You've got a letter to deliver?
Yes.
You never said. Oh, okay. Well, shall I catch up with you later? You know who I am, don't you?
Yes. Yes. I do.
So she lives at the. Let me get this right. It was at the Bushy Lodge,
Yeah.
and the Bushy Lodge is about here
Okay.
in town. So if you want to use this map as we did before, you can
Yeah.
make your own notes on it. So that's Deirdre.
Okay, let's make
And you also met Heather as well. That was the West Country girl that you met. I think it was it Mr. Oom or was it?
Yeah, it was Mr. Oom. Mr. Oom met Deirdre, and Heather with the gappy teeth was met by Wilbur.
Oh yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh no, Deirdre was met by. It was the other way round.
Oh, in that case, it's the other way
Heather
around.
was the one with the gappy tip that met Mr. Oom. I think.
Yeah.
And then Deirdre was the other one.
Kind one
Mm.
who collects cats.
There we go.
Oh, Bushy Lodge. Brilliant. So as we go along, you can mark out where you're going to go. If you also want to make a note of the people that live there and who you know, then that will help yourselves, and it'll also help me. There's a big orange line being drawn there. That's always nice. Okay, so welcome to Old Rock. So you've made your way through the gates here. You're standing at this crossroads here, basically. That's where she's left you, and she's run off down this way.
Oh.
Okay.
Why did they flood the place?
The blue bits are the road.
I don't
That's
remember
just
the
the-
Oh,
raining.
right, okay. Right, we need someone find out where the address is.
Well, Ikono, you have all the details, I heard.
Yes, Icona has left them in the other room. Bear with me 2 seconds. I apologise for this.
It's all right. Well, as you're kind of taking it in, you do look around, and the buildings around you, although the walls outside are pretty spectacular, you know, they're sort of 60-foot high, and they're you know, made of solid stone. Coming in through the gates, you're quite surprised to find really kind of wooden shacks and sort of big warehouses, but everything's made of wood here.
I trip over a small child as it runs by.
All right, mister.
Boy!
You just tripped over me. I
That
don't know
is
if you
okay.
noticed. Okay. Is it
Exeter Road. Where is Exeter Road?
Exeter Road? Oh, that's in the
Yes.
top side.
Oh shit.
Ah, I thought so.
That's in the top side. Yeah.
Thank you very much. If you see that large walking carpet, he will give you a silver piece for your information.
Oh right. Oh yeah, he's over there. I'll go and ask him.
What a nice child. Plump.
Uh,
Bet he would
right.
boil well.
You need to stop with your obsession of boiling children. Could get
Did
you
I
into
say
a
that
lot of
out loud?
trouble.
Oh,
Get you into a lot
well,
of trouble.
is it on
Yes, you don't.
posh
You don't
side?
have an inner monologue.
I think I had one. I think I had a volume, actually, of them. But I found out from Urchin, Exeter Road is on top side, so that means one more barrier for us not to get through. We are running out of bribe money. We will
We
have
ran
to
out of
ask
bribe
Mr.
money.
Banquist for payment first, so we can bribe people to come and see him.
Alright, let's
Anyway,
go
it is
to
over
the,
there. I imagine it's the shiny bit up on the hill.
I'll give
Yeah,
the
let's go and see how hard it is to get through the gate.
Wilbur gives the
Okay.
kid 30 copper pieces instead of silver.
Oh,
Kid goes, "Oh my god, I'm gonna go home now and give it to my mum and dad because they'll really like that. Thanks very much, Mister."
I said 1 silver piece. 20 of those are back. Give them back.
No,
You
no way.
spoiled
I'm
them.
going. I'm off. Bye.
They'll get rid of all their diseases, and then what will they have to do?
Oh, I just had 30 copper pieces lying around, so
so you're making
You're
your
too
way.
kind.
I know.
Okay. So as you walk along the street, you do notice there's lots of kind of like market stalls, people cooking meat. There's kind of there's a blacksmiths, there's a wheelwright, there's the various carpenters building all kinds of things from carts all the way through to frames for houses, all the way through to there's people making wooden bowls. There's potters making obviously pots and cups and all kinds of interesting jugs and things for you to buy. So it's quite an industrious place. It's not poor, but as you approach the large sort of golden gates that you can see in front of you, you notice that the quality of the guards standing outside of this gate are rather better than the ones you met to the south. The sandstone is capped with must be, well, it's got to be bronze on top of it, but it looks so burnished it could be gold. And as you kind of look along, you can see there seems to be a large hall in the middle there. Looks almost like a castle, except that, make a history check. Anybody who has any knowledge of buildings.
I have been in a building.
I got nothing. I dislike building. I do have history, but
Hey, Conan might
I
know something about
have-
this actually, and you might know something out of your random knowledge pool.
Yeah.
11 for me.
Oh.
19.
19.
Well, this is very familiar.
So Ikono, you kind of sigh, because normally this would not be a barrier for you, but your despondency grows as you kind of look up at these guards and this wall, and you
Yes.
think,
Yes.
shit, this is the next
Yes.
stage. Miss Oom, this is really interesting. Actually, this is some early Cavaltine architecture. The Cavaltine architecture is famous in northern and north west of Gedserai, and you find yourself kind of staring up at this huge monument and thinking,
I've got
that's
24 now. Now you've
unusual.
picked it up.
Yeah. Okay, I'll keep going. You can see that the mosaic around the doorway is patterned, and if you look closely at the tiles that are in the
Fucking
set
dick
there,
move.
they are got lovely sort of aqua blues and little bits of purple, denoting that they were made with some quite rare dyes that are rarely seen outside the capital city. All of this pops into your head without any kind of you don't have any context for this. The building itself is interesting. Although it is designed to look like a castle, it doesn't actually have much kind of defensive capabilities. Apart from the towers and the obvious kind of vantage point and the catapults and ballista on top, you can see that actually the walls are not reinforced. There is a lack of kind of reinforcement around the gateways. It's not built to keep an army out. It's built to look rich and spectacular. You can see by the dress also of the guards that there's definitely an old world feel to this part of town. And this kind of this feel definitely draws you back to a time before. You stand looking over the sands,
Yeah.
and you see in the distance a lady. She's dressed all in white from head to toe. You cannot make out her features at all, but she beckons to you. She moves off across the sand dunes, further and further away, and as you run you find yourself bogged down, slowing somehow, and as you stagger to the floor you hear in the background the sound of applause, swelling and dropping and swelling again and dropping until slowly
Terrence!
it blends with the sound of the sea sloshing backwards and forwards across.
Terrence, those mushrooms you made me eat, they're coming back again. I know this place.
Jasmine, is
I
that
have
you?
been here.
Where's Aladdin?
Probably means I will have a poster on the wall as we get closer saying, do not let this man in, or reward. So it might be your lucky day. Let's go and see the guard.
Okay,
I'll
so
go straight up to the guard.
you're back here. Yep, the guard is interesting. He's about 6'5", very broad chest, incredibly broad actually. He looks incredibly strong. There's a fellow guard stood next to him who looks a little bit shorter, but is even wider, but then has a big tummy on him. So he's less kind of dramatic. But there's another 3 or 4 guards inside the archway. And presently the gateway itself is shut. There seems to be a portcullis that is drawn down, and then within that portcullis there's a small kind of what's it door, that you can gain access to. Yes, and that itself seems to have a portcullis built into a portcullis. There's a lot of portcullis action going on here. The portcullis itself is beautiful. It's made out of wrought iron. It seems to have been created with lots of scroll work, sort of leaf designs. It is beautiful, and you can also see the burnished bronze on it again, reflecting the patterns that you saw on the roof, taking you back to that Cavaltine architecture that drew you off into the dream that you heard just a moment ago. The guards themselves are dressed in sort of bronze armor, yeah.
I'll make this quick because I don't know how lucid I am going to be. But I would like your assistance, my good, strong, fine, broad, strapping man. I would like... I have lost my memory. It is around here somewhere, but I cannot put my hands on it at the moment. But I think I live here. And I know that I have a friend, Sherlock Banquest. Could you arrange to send a runner? because I think I'm having one of my turns.
They look you up and down, seeing you with your kind of scruffy
I'm going
attire
to-
and your.
I'm going.
What are you going to do?
In that case, I'm going to, as they look me up and down, I am going to be. What would it be for sort of just using your basic charisma to persuasion? There you go.
Persuasion, yeah. So they're
22.
looking you up and down. As you sort of stagger and you look weak, they do sort of look closer at you. Go, right, sir. You are in trouble of some kind.
No. Oh, no.
No, I'm not in trouble. Listen, you big strapping man. You might be big and strong, but you are fucking deaf. I have just said, I think I live here. I cannot remember my own name, so I might be mistaken, but I do remember I have a friend called Sherlock Banquest, and I'm asking you, kind sir, who I think my taxes pay for your wages, to just send a little shit boy run off and give message to his peoples. Thank you very much. I will be waiting here. I am sorry if I vomit in advance.
Yeah, right. Can you? Sorry.
Do you have a
Can
chair?
you? No, no, we do not. Can you give us your name, sir?
He just said he forgot.
Right, let me just rewind. I said... Oh, I did not realize that the tall one was the brains. I cannot
You
remember
need to
my name.
understand, sir. I need. Well, without your name, I cannot send a message to Mr. Panquist.
Oh, on your head be it. On your head be it. Because
So be
when
it,
I
sir.
remember
this
my
is our
name...
job. We are here to stop people coming through to the top side.
Yes, but as a service to the residents who pay for the protection that you give, ground fees that we pay, along with our exorbitant taxes, which we do not mind, and
Why
our
don't you
forefathers
go
that built this
and?
place.
Sorry, sir, but you do not live in Topside. I have never seen you before. Topside pays my wages. You do not. So don't try and get angry with me, please. I am trying to help you
I
as
am a
I can.
recluse.
Protocol. Protocol. He looks you up and down, seeing your clothing, goes, yes, you are a recluse, sir. Protocol dictates that if you wished me to send a message via the guard, which is the way to send the message, we do not have boys running around. Ragamuffins are not allowed in the top side. Then we
Might
would
have been a
send
few
a-
years since I've been here.
I can see that, sir. You seem to have fallen on hard times. So, if you
No,
want...
not all you're talking about. This is highly fashionable. Look at three-quarter turn cuffs. No, not the half-turn cuffs from the yesteryear, but three-quarter turn cuffs. And my leg wrappings, look, see? Left to right. Not like the king. Huh. Right to left, indeed. Upstart.
He looks you up and down and goes, quite, sir. If you want me to send a message via the guard to Mr. Penquist, then you will have to do so by giving me your name. If you cannot remember your name, as you say, then I suggest you take yourself back to one of the restaurants or bathhouses or lodgings within the city and try to gather your wits, sir. Thank you.
I believe Mr. Banquet, Sherlock would react to a name Icono.
Icono, you
Is that
say?
my name?
No, that's not your name. It's the
Right.
goat boy.
Oh.
It's the goat boy.
Oh, this goat man here.
Yes.
Sorry, sir. You are not a goat, I think.
Oh, I'm not a
But,
goat. They just call me a goat. Although I am the goat. It
No,
stands for
right.
greatest of all time. You know.
His mother was a goat. His father was.
Hey, you leave my mother out of
ambitious.
this.
Well, no one else did. Your mother was a fine lady.
So you
I'm
would
sure.
like us to send a message to Penquist,
Sherlock
Penquist Hall. Sherlock Penquist. Sorry.
Yes, yes.
You would like
His
us to
home
send
address.
message to Sherlock Penquist.
That
Do you
will-
have his address?
No.
Yes.
Well,
I remember his address. His address is 6. Sorry, I had the paper upside down. 6 Exeter Road, Old Rock.
Certainly, sir. 6 Exeter Road, Old Rock. Yes.
Yes. And that.
Okay. What is
Shall
the
I write
message
it
you said?
down for you?
Inform that
Icono.
Icono and the party is here as requested.
Oh, that sounds good. It's nothing to do with me.
We're a travelling band, and Mr. Penquist requested us to play a ball at his residence.
Did he? I thought he gave us a bag.
You did that. Please ignore my confused friend.
He doesn't even know his own name.
Hello.
He doesn't even know his own name.
So I will
Look
I will
behind me.
ask Mr. Penquist if he wants to come out and meet you.
Yes.
Allegedly, you are a traveling band who he has asked for. Is that correct?
Yes.
Not allegedly. Those are the facts.
Right.
First time I've heard of it.
It's not up to me. Your friend is making it very hard.
Yes.
Yes,
I
he
should
made
Oh,
it-
that's
he made it-
disgusting! You're on duty and everything, please. At least face the wall or something. Talk over your shoulder. I do not want to see things like that.
He gives you a blank look. I'm gonna just give his colleague a quick D20 roll to see if he can keep a wisdom check in. His colleague behind him is struggling a little bit to keep himself together as you make that comment. All right, so I will send this note. It may take a few hours before you have any sign from Mr. Penquist. May I suggest a place for you to go so I know where you are, so we
Yes.
can bring the message to you if there is a problem. We obviously, on this side of the wall, we can send a boy, so we will send a boy.
Yeah.
Where? Let me suggest somewhere.
Somewhere on Exeter Road, maybe?
No, you're not going to exit. There's the Little Rock Inn.
Little Rock Inn.
Little Rock Inn, yes.
Okay.
It is just along the river here. Along the bay. It is on the shorefront, and you'll find it just here. The
Okay.
point's just passing. It'll be easy for you to keep an eye on us, but also if you're outside. But it is easy for us to get hold of you there.
Do they allow pets?
Yes, sir. They allow what pets do you have?
It depends on who is looking, you know?
That's a stab at me and the goat boy.
Oh, I see. sir.
No.
Sorry.
No.
Yeah.
The Colonel. I would never say such bad things about Wilbur. He's a fine man. And Mr. Icono, he's a half man.
Right. So we will send a message once we find out what is going on. Yes.
Yes. Thank you very
Excellent.
much.
Is the Little Rock Inn,
Yes.
is it for normal folk or is it for the little folk only?
Navid, who runs it, is for both normal folk and little folk. Yeah. He does look
Oh,
at
excellent.
Ikono and he says, Navid, who runs it, he doesn't so much like his kind. So maybe get him
What
to wear a
kind?
hat or something. The fake kind.
Who?
The fake
How
kind.
dare you?
I am just
him.
giving you warning.
Oh, we put a bag,
Yes,
we put a bag on him. It's okay. We leave him outside or something. I'll bring him out a packet of crisps and some lemonade.
God damn
that
it.
is fine.
Okay. Okay, thank you for your
It's
assistance.
a close one, Wilbur. I thought
No,
they were
no,
talking
we will
about
catch you
This
there.
is just-
That's probably the easiest place to find you.
Yes, I
Okay,
was
so
just about to ask before you.
he turns to his colleagues and they start to organize. You can see they shout for a younger one who comes running out, and he seems quite keen. He's like 16 and sort of just started out, only got half a uniform. You, Neil, come here.
Yes, yes. Go to deliver this message, Neil. This is your first test. Oh, okay.
Neil runs
Muted or
off.
what? No?
See, I totally nailed it. Information tick, mission almost done. 20 gold pieces in mine and Wilbur's hands right away.
Okay, just so you know, we were supposed to keep his name out of it. We were not supposed to use his name.
Well,
This
Oh,
may
sorry.
come back and
I was looking
this
down
may
the
come
list.
back
Do not
and
go
bite
on
you in
caravan.
the ass.
Do not go in caravan. Cross. Do not go on road. Cross. What was the other ones we had to do? Oh, deliver his letter to Mr. Gluttony. Cross. Well, I cannot think of anything. Or not become fugitives from Limehill. Cross.
Yeah, we felt
And
that.
I'll add on the bottom in small writing, do not use this man's name, even though it is almost impossible to talk to him otherwise. Cross.
yes. Being
We're doing good.
either be easily approachable or impossible to reach. Choice is yours and get the mission
I
done.
tell you, I do not care. I have loved every minute of our journey, but do not let Terence know.
You walk into the inn.
Could you take
Uh,
a try to listen as Teres?
You can hear the
Yeah.
sound kind of kicking off from inside. Sounds like there's kind of lots of people chatting and laughing. As you get a bit closer, I'm not sure what's going on inside though.
That's a bit grim.
It's a bit weird. I was going for a
Tavern kind of.
I was going for tavern sound and it came up with that.
Okay.
Well, actually, we've got, although Okono can't play at the moment, we do have an opportunity that me and Val need to talk to you about. Just an aside, while we go into the pub and out of character, Val is connected to a fellow Twitch streamer. He's the, what's it called? The moderator for a fellow Twitch streamer called Lizzie Harp, who is fantastic, and she does the most amazing. She plays these huge harps beautifully, sings to them, all the rest of it, and we've offered for Lizzie to improvise us some little tunes for Ikono to play.
Okay.
And she seems quite keen on that, and we're going to, in return, I'm going to create her some animated GIFs so that people can add some sort of personalized animated GIFs to her work, and so we're going to do exchange of art in that way. So what we need to do is come up with quite a few, I guess. I don't know how many we want to do. Val probably has more of an idea. What do you think we should ask Lizzie to see what we can do?
I don't know. She probably has 5 animated emoji slots. So, but
Okay.
what do we
Rawhide.
What do we need?
So if it's up to you really. We need to come up with kind of the inspiration. So if we go for 5, let's go for 5. And if she says no, I don't need that, I can't do that many, that's fine.
Well,
But if we go for 5, and what she's asked for, what's the wording? It was kind of inspirational phrases or something. You know, the name of the song.
Yeah, she's really good at improvising.
Yeah. So it could be, whimsical fury, or just a silly phrase like that. And I thought you guys might want to come up with it, really, because obviously me and Val, we do lots, but I thought, not that you guys don't do lots, you guys do lots. I'm just saying that yeah, let's do it together. Let's come up with these names together. So, what do you reckon, guys? What have you ever wanted to title your own songs, Neil?
Yeah, I mean, I think something has got to have the word iconic in the title.
Right.
But now you need
so-
to like. It could be iconic and then a moment or a place or
Yeah.
Yeah,
an event.
Iconic Fury.
I like that.
Would
Iconic Fury.
That would
Okay.
be some like more rowdy place. Okay, I'll write
Yeah.
it down. So iconic.
Iconic Fury. That's kind of a
Fury,
rowdy
okay.
number. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we want a sad number, don't we? We want a kind of sweet,
Yeah, we
sad
definitely
number.
want a sad number.
Would
Get all
that
the
be,
girls weeping.
Maybe something ocean themed,
Yeah.
like lost. Lost
Mermaid's
Fisherman or-
Tears or
I like that. Mermaid's Tears.
Mermaid's
Okay.
Tears or
Okay, mermaids.
Tears. We need a duck themed one, Matt.
Yeah, because it's
Duck
had,
theme.
like DuckTales, so it's like happy and goofy at the same time.
Yeah, Happy Goofy. Yeah, DuckTales, kind of, because she does a great, like, weird version of DuckTales.
Yeah, it's the first version.
Well, how about Duckula?
Duckula. Count
Have you seen
Duckula.
Duckula the cartoon?
Yeah, Count
Yeah.
Duckula.
Oh.
Shall we call it Duckula Counting?
Huh?
Duckula Counting.
I don't give a duck.
I don't give a duck. That's awesome.
Okay, I don't give a
Duck season.
Okay, I don't give a duck.
Rabbit season.
I like I don't give a duck. So we've got Happy Goofy, I don't give a duck. Mermaid's Tears is sweet and sad.
Yeah.
Iconic Fury is a rowdy one. So we need we can have two more, or we can just leave it there. I don't mind.
Well,
What about like a swelling kind of ballady type one? You know, like sort of like Lord of the Rings type kind of like you know, the kind of main
Inspiring.
theme.
it's an inspiring
Yeah.
one.
Yes,
Uplifting.
that's a good idea.
Mm,
What would you go for inspiring or uplifting? A name for that, boys.
What for Icono? Ram bam, thank you, ma'am. For your inspirational thoughts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am a
I mean, we've got
ram, so
iconic inspiration, haven't we? So we could be
Yeah.
inspiriconic, or something like a play inside it. Do you know what I mean? Like combine the two words together.
iconic and inspiring. Okay, I'll get to it.
So inspiconic, or icon spiric.
Iconical notion.
Ooh, I like that. Iconical notion. We have got iconic fury, but that's fine. Iconical notion is a different kind of
Yeah.
inspiring. Yeah, I like that. Okay, do you want to leave it there, guys? As you're sitting in the bar discussing these things with a random person, just come in. All right. Oh yeah, you're on the rocks. You can't play tunes, so I thought I'd write you something.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. You happy with
Yeah, we
those
could
four?
just be helping him prepping some fresh stuff for when he gets his license back.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
idea. Yeah. So this is for when you get your license back, mate.
Yeah.
If you get your license
Just
back. That's right.
brainstorming some
When
name ideas.
If.
You didn't have to be in a guild to play in my day. Is this a new thing?
I imagine there were lots of things. You know, did they even have the wheel back in your day?
What,
Don't
just
be
out of
so
interest,
rude.
what
The
was your
wheel
back
came in
your
when I
day?
was only in my 20s.
Just out of curiosity,
Yeah, that's
what was back in your day? When was that? I mean,
I pick up images and stuff, but not like headlines of newspapers and things, you know, telling me the date. It was all black and white back then, so it must have been a very long time ago.
that's at least 50
I'm
years.
not sure.
You come to the Little
15?
Rock
50.
Inn, and so I think you've probably reached Little Rock Inn by this point. You've been arguing as you walk down the street.
Yeah.
And you reach the Little Rock Inn, and actually Little Rock Inn is quite interesting. It's like the actual building itself is built on top of a little rock that pops out of the surrounding sort of cobbles, and this rock sort of lifts itself just a little bit higher, and then on the top of it is propped this inn, and all down the sides of this thing there are these wooden staircases and various platforms and areas where like there's people eating out and drinking, and yeah, it's quite an interesting setup here.
Tim, how long?
Oh, God, it's a theme pub.
How long diddles are we talking now? Half a minute once each?
Yeah, they won't be
Okay,
long.
okay,
Just
yeah.
something that we can put on repeat if we need to. Yeah, half a minute. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
Okay.
30 seconds is great. Or whatever she wants. You know, if she wants to make them longer, great. You know, whatever. You know, they don't have to be long at all.
Oh, look, Icona, they have a diligence menu, finally. Shall we go in? You go first, being our leader.
You do notice there is a sign by the gate on the way up. This little gate, and going, you know, this little fenced off sort of staircase that goes up, and on the front of the gate there's a picture with like a big round red circle with a line through it, and then behind inside of the kind of no admittance sign there's a sort of fairy sort of in there, and it says no Fae allowed underneath.
Oh, brilliant. Just what I needed. This just caps my day off perfectly.
Why, are you Fae? No, it
Absolutely.
doesn't matter if you're Fae. It doesn't matter at all. I mean, I am not judging anyone. You can be Fae if you like. I do not even have to know. I've been with you for a week and I did not know you were Fae. What have they got against Faes in this place? It's because they got all the best jobs, isn't it?
Yes, that's exactly what it is. The best jobs, you know, best clothes.
Well, I will
best-
not
best
stand for
everything.
discrimination. I think I'll
Well,
go and
as-
give them
as-
a piece of my mind. Hand me that
No,
sign,
you
Terence.
haven't got too much to give. Don't do that.
Oh, come on. It's disgusting. Why would they not let you in?
Fortunately,
go and
this
find
is
out.
the way of the world.
Why?
I'll wait outside. You two go in. I'll wait for the guards. There's no point in us getting into an argument.
Well,
Oh, no, there is. This is a totally good way for getting into an argument of fucking bloody racist bastards. Come on, let's go in. Terence? I might need my angry trousers.
So
I go in and kick the door in.
okay,
Well, I don't actually. I kick out the
march
door.
up the.
and then
Can you make a
Terence
Constitution
opens it.
check as you march your way up these stairs angrily?
Constitution check? Oh, that's a piece of cake. That's my speciality. Do you want a save or a check?
Constitution check.
I get advantage on Constitution checks as well.
21. Look at that. So yes, you march passionately up the stairs. Absolutely no problem at all. You actually leave Terence behind a little bit. She struggles a little way behind you, and you and Terence arrive at the top of the stairs. Her huffing a little. A Constitution check from Terence as well. Yeah, she is huffing as she gets to the top of the stairs behind you. Yeah. Yeah, the two of you arrive at the top of the stairs. Wilbur, are you going with them?
Well, there wasn't anything about me there. Was and I'm not a phaser. I
No,
guess.
you're fine.
Should I take just like tell Icona to hang to my back and just come with me?
No, honestly, Wilbur, it's fine.
Are you sure?
I don't want to. I don't want to be part of these small-minded people's establishment anyway. I'm sure there's better places to go.
Well, I better go and check what that goofball is gonna
Yeah,
do.
just keep your eye on
Ding!
if
Ding, ding, ding,
if
ding,
there's
ding,
any
ding.
problems. Just
Okay,
just
I gotta
shout.
fucking go. Yeah, I gotta fucking go now. And,
Okay,
go.
sprint up the stairs.
Yeah.
Make a Constitution check, please, as you're sprinting up the stairs. Yeah, Mr. Oom is very. You can hear the loud ringing of bell. You're fine. And I'm guessing the Colonel's going to stay downstairs. I don't know. Now, what's the Colonel? Where's the Colonel?
No,
right now?
yeah, he's not getting involved.
Yeah.
Unless I can. I mean, he's already sitting there. He's writing out. He's looking at the job adverts in the back of a paper. He's picked up out of a bin.
Okay.
Fisherman, salesman, typing speed 5.
Okay. So, ringing the bell repeatedly, you've walked into a rather interesting looking bar. There's a lot of kind of sea paraphernalia all around you. So there's various bits of rope and sort of netting and things. Trying to giving the theme of the pub away. And as you kind of stand there whacking your hand up and down on this bell, a large figure sort of rolls around the corner of the bar and sort of starts to walk towards you. Can you make a perception check with disadvantage because you're quite angry?
Perception check.
Yep.
With
This will be Mr.
disadvantage.
Yeah, Ikono, you're going to... Mr. Wilbur, you'll arrive in a second. And...
21!
with
and
disadvantage 8. So, you don't really notice until he gets up close and he says, "What? Why you make all this noise?"
I just wanted to ask some questions before I frequented your establishment. You have a sign outside saying no Fae allowed. Is that right?
There's good reason.
May I ask?
No,
what is the good
it's
reason?
private. I don't want to talk to you about it.
Well, I have many friends that are Fae, I'll have you know, and I've not been damaged by them or caught anything nasty or had anyone stolen or eaten by them.
They are dangerous. You cannot
No, they are
trust
very
them.
good people and you ought to give them a chance.
No, you cannot trust them.
Why? What have they done to you? Did they hurt you? Did they really hurt you? Did they do
I am
something?
not
Did they marry
going
your
to talk
sister?
about it.
Well, I am going to keep
at
fucking
this
asking you
point-
until you talk to me about it, you big racist bastard.
You need to leave my establishment. You do not talk to me like that. At the point he starts saying that, that's where Terence and Wilbur arrive at the top of the stairs to see Mr.
Terence, bite! And I point at
shouting
them.
in the face of an 8-foot-tall Minotaur who is stood behind the bar shouting at Mr. Hume. You do not talk to me like that in my own establishment. He says, rolling up
Sure.
for intimidation.
You don't intimidate me. This is intimidation, you big fucking cowpat. 16.
I'm not being intimidated by you. 25. Sorry.
Oh, shit.
I have not got a problem with you being half fucking cow. I myself am undead. Have you got a problem with that?
I do not have a problem with you being on that. I have a problem with Faye. And I do not want to talk about it.
I know you don't want to talk about it. Keep it all bundled up inside until it fucking kills you. You give me a heart attack. Get these things out in the open. Tell me,
I'm
what did
trying
the
to-
Fae do?
I'm trying to grab Mr. Room's neck.
I'm not going to share my secret things with you. How dare you come at me and that you know the
Yeah,
truth.
fuck you. I'm gonna come back tonight and I'm gonna milk you.
No, no, you find yourself tossed off this rock.
Oh, Tim.
I wouldn't shit in this fucking children's theme park. I wish I had eaten,
He's gonna
although I
make
could
us-
shit,
he-
and I
he-
would.
Oh no.
He's gonna make a swing at you, to try and catch you. He rolls a 19. Does that hit you?
Oh yeah, totally.
Okay, you can use your strength or dexterity. He's basically grabbed you. He's about to evict you from the place. You
Right,
come on
grab
for me
me.
like this. He's got one hand just grasped around your torso.
Oh no. You didn't.
I do as a reaction, as
Yeah.
he's grabbed me and tried to chuck me out, I've just gone into like Palpatine doing the death lightning.
In its face.
Well, he's
Okay.
grabbed me and I've just grabbed hold of his arms.
So is that a 14 to hit? Yeah, I mean he's not wearing any armor.
yeah.
He's just
Yes.
so yeah, you definitely hit him. Roll your damage.
Submit.
So you do 12 lightning damage to this Minotaur as it sort of stands there. You do in turn, as its fingers crush your torso, take, I'm going to give you d6 plus 4, this will be. So 5 points of damage as his fingers reflexively just crush into your torso as your spell takes hold and the lightning courses through every part of him. And yeah,
Now say, listen to me, Milky. Let that be a lesson to you. I am going to go now, and we will finish this here. Unless you want to take it to the next level. I don't think you can.
I'll grab his neck. Oh no. What? I can't.
No, he
What?
can't. He still has hold of you, though, Mr. Oom.
Yeah.
And with,
I have a few more charges inside me. I'm telling you now. Put me down, boy, or I'll give you another prod. You're not too big.
Okay, I'm going to make a roll on his wisdom because he's.
Oh, no.
Me being a vegetarian and
He's-
everything. I'm
It's
going to
gonna
keep
be
that right up.
Obviously, if
Gonna
it's
be
high,
1v1.
then he's able to control himself. But if it's low, he's going to be in trouble. So he rolled
-1.
a natural 1. So you are saying this warning to a glazed-eyed, foaming, manic bullhead that then takes 2 strides, pushes you through the door, and throws you
From the
down
second
the
floor.
stairs. So you are currently flying through the air off the top of this rock, heading towards the ground below you.
I am
Let me
going to
do- I'm gonna do a
him
strength check.
finger
I'm going to do a
as I'm
strength
going
check
through the air.
to see how far he tosses you. So
This is how
that's
much of a
with plus
finger I'm
4.
going to give him. 15 performance as I'm filing through the air, probably to my death.
Yeah, no, he's only rolled a 7 on the throw, so I think the electricity was still coursing through him, and he didn't quite have the muscular. He was aiming to throw you as high as he possibly could to make you crash down out of the place, but he tossed you at the first stair. You do end up taking, we'll say D4 because you've hit the 4 points of damage.
Will that,
as you
break my
bounce off the-
concentration?
Make a concentration check. A save.
Constitution check.
Save.
Constitution save, yeah.
Right, okay. Constitution save.
What's the length
Is
of
it
19.
19? You're fine. So is that a ranged spell attack? Is that a
Well, the lightning doesn't stop.
Oh, is he still firing?
It
Fucking hell.
joins us together.
Okay, so as he, I mean, that's probably why he's struggling to actually launch
Yeah.
you. Yeah. that
Oh,
will
I'll
hit
turn
as
it off.
well.
If he throws me, I'll turn it off.
Okay. Well, as he throws you, you can roll damage again because he's struggled to throw you at the stairs.
No, I don't want to risk
Crackling
killing the
lightning
poor man.
is well, roll the damage.
This is a
'cause-
gentleman's glove slapping. This isn't slapping each other in
You've
the
just
head
rolled the
with
spell.
axes.
Roll your damage. He's a big boy. He can take it. Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
So he throws you, and you can hear the whispering crack as yet more lightning crackles off him. But actually, you've been turned around and tossed forward, and a lot of the lightning actually doesn't hit him, and it actually hits the wood of the stairs in front of you. You take 4 points of damage as you hit the top step, and you start to tumble down the stairs. You can take a reaction to try and capture hold of something.
No, as I tumble down the stairs, I will just be saying, I will not be coming back as I tumble down the stairs.
You are insane, right? So that's one. I will not be coming back. So you take an additional 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 points of damage as you come flying down.
Right. Well, what I'm going to do here then is I'm going to use my deathless nature.
Yep.
Which means that when I go down to
0.
No, not that one. Sorry,
Oh, not that one.
not that one. It's something else. Let me have a look. Strength of the Grave. That's the one.
Ah.
Right. As I reduced to 0 hit points, which the last one did, it took me to -2. You can make a Constitution saving throw, DC 5 plus the damage taken, which was 2.
Yep.
On a success, you only drop to 1 hit point. So I'm going to do a Constitution save. Does it say? Yes, save.
Save, and you've got to beat a 7.
And it's got to be 5, 6, 7. Yeah.
Oh, it's 8. 8 you've got to beat because it was 3. The last
22.
damage.
22.
You're fine. Yeah.
So I dropped down
kind
to
of-
1.
You hit the bottom step with a crunch. Ikono and the Colonel, you've been watching this Minotaur basically launch your friend off the top and just bounce all the way to the bottom, and it hits the bottom with a sickening crunch, and you think, oh shit,
Well,
he's
that-
dead.
I'm going to stand up and put my
It's
head
going
straight
well then.
and brush myself down. Fucking bastard. Anyway, I do not think we can get in. I had a chat with the man, but he was most set in his ways, you know?
Okay.
Racist,
The
I think.
discussion went well then.
Well, little man. He had little man syndrome, you know? It's, I would not want to eat there anyway. And how can they put that on the outside in the place in this very backward place, you know? I mean, it's not trying to hide it, is it? It's out there. We'll live as
You
good
find
as
that in certain places, openly racist to creatures of the Fae.
No, I just genuinely find that no one ever wants me to come for whatever reason. Race, I never really thought about that. Maybe it is. Maybe they don't like me
Oh,
because
because
I
you're
am.
an old white man, and that's the reason why you don't have a problem with it.
Oh, thank you very much. Most people call me undead horror or spectacle of death. What was that? What that woman used to call me? I can't remember. She was screaming so much. It will come back to me.
So from the top, you hear a roar, and you look up, Ikono, and you hear a "You're bad. Don't come back." And
You're a fucking cow. Go fuck yourself, hoddy boy.
he walks back.
Do not worry
inside.
about him.
Actually,
Let us go on
just
our
make a
own way to a
perception
better
check,
place.
Ikono, as you're looking up at this Minotaur.
It's your uncle.
20.
Wow. Okay, so you roll a 20. You do notice as he shouts your bard, he sees you, and something flickers across his face. Make an insight check to see if you can recognize the emotion.
Insight.
Disgust.
14.
It's fear.
Better than average.
Yeah, it's fear. Some kind of fear.
Yeah, look at that. I scared the shit out of him.
I definitely think he was scared of you.
Well,
Definitely think he was scared of you.
Do you think so? Oh, that's good. I gave him my best, you know.
Yeah, I don't
He
think
actually almost
anybody
killed
would've-
me.
I mean, he was huge.
Wilbur and
He walks back inside. His hair is all on end, and he looks at you, Wilbur, goes, "Sorry about that. Some people have very bad manners. Can I help you?"
Not at the moment. I'll be right back. I just need to. I'm sorry about my friend's stupid actions there.
Do not
He
apologize for me.
deserved that. Totally
Not in my
deserved that.
name.
I was actually about to grab him. I tried to grab him twice to keep his face shut, but
Oh, I'm
You were
sorry. I
quicker.
didn't.
no
I
worries.
didn't see that. He was too busy shooting me with the electricity,
Yes.
the lightning. You know.
Yeah, terribly sorry about that. I'll be back to order a drink or something later. I just need to have a little chat with them outside. So
Okay.
I'll
Can
go
you just,
outside.
Terence, can you just put that hand in my pocket? It is not seemed to be attached to my arm anymore.
And I'll go back to Ikono and Mr. Wu. And I'll just blandly, I'm like semi pissed off and just say that that's not. Maybe we're not gonna use Mr. Room as the spokesperson next time.
Oh, fuck you. He's a racist bastard. You do not have time for him. You should be on my side. I'm disappointed in you, Wilbur. You cannot put up with bullies. Ever. I am
He clearly
disappointed.
has a reason to not like.
I do not
paying.
fucking care. It is his own problem. He did not put it, submit it on the society. It
He
will
does-
catch on, and then
he-
what will happen? Poor
he
little
does-
fey people.
He does own the car, you know. He can
I
do
don't
whatever
care.
he likes there.
He can do what he likes in his own bedroom, but if he opens a public eating place, he cannot say, "You can come in, but you can't because I hate you." That is mean.
It might be mean, but there's no law against that.
So,
I believe.
but what? But what, Wilbur? There is no buts. I think we should burn his place down. But I will stop myself for you.
Okay, we need to wait. We need to wait here, I guess, because you two aren't allowed in, I guess.
Oh,
But I'll go have a pint.
Him?
And,
do not go in that place. Find somewhere else, please. Please, Wilbur, please.
well, we are found here because we were appointed to this place to wait here for the contact. You know?
Well, the guard is a bloody racist bastard as well, then.
I do not know. You could go and ask. Oh, don't do that.
No,
Why
don't
do I
ask.
why do I
Don't give me
give
any
you
Wilbur,
ideas.
you
ideas?
have been, you are young in the world. You have not seen all of the things. But I'm telling you, you have to pick a side and you have to stay on it. You can't just dance around. Do not give
well-
in to bullies. And decide with your heart what is good and what is bad, and do not anyone else tell you different. What does your heart tell you about that man throwing out Mr. Paul? Look at his crying. Little poor Icono, him being little pregnant and everything. Yeah? What does your heart tell you? Shows that man's mean, doesn't he?
Ikono was just fine waiting outside. For the
No, he
little
wasn't.
bit we were
Oh, God.
inside.
I appreciate you going to battle for me.
Now shut the fuck up. Oh, you're sorry, boy.
But
Oh,
this
you
is
too.
this is my fight, okay? And
Yeah.
in fact, I'm gonna go give the Minotaur. I'm gonna go give that Minotaur a piece of my mind.
Oh, you have
well,
not got much to spare.
are you trying to
Don't steal
enforce
my
the?
jokes.
Are you trying to enforce the stereotype of him hating Faye and giving more fuel to the fire, or are you trying to prove him wrong.
No, trying to educate.
Go and
Well-
fuck him up.
A lot of these discrimination comes just because they're ignorant.
Well,
You know, you
that's
sit down, you have an informed conversation.
okay. I'll come and oversee that conversation then. And Mr. don't wander off. Terence, please, if you
I would
could.
not. I would not go back whilst you mediate between fucking Adolf Hitler there and Goat Boy.
Whose side of Hitler?
I will be out here with Eli. At least Eli knows. What do you
Yeah.
mean, Eli? Oh God! Don't tell me you're racist too, Eli.
Okay, so I'll just hide behind me, Icono, for a bit. And
I'll
try and-
climb the stairs to go
Yeah.
to the
I'll
bar.
I'll go first, so the bartender doesn't see Icono at first,
All right.
and I'll go and eat or order 2 pints.
Okay.
If you kill him, don't leave your jacket behind because I've sewn your name in it, and they will find out who did it.
You get to the top of the stairs, and you're kind of confronted by the bar in front of you. What would you like to do?
I'll order 2 beers
Okay.
because I'm so much
I'd
larger.
just be waiting in the doorway, trying to catch the bartender's eye.
Okay. You wait in the doorway. You make a stealth check for me.
Stealth is my is my thing. It's what I'm well known for. Stealth and strength.
Mm-hmm.
11.
11. Yeah, it's enough. You seem to stay out of his line of sight for a little bit, and you notice that he's kind of wiping his brow. He looks a little bit flustered by that whole exchange. He pours himself a glass of looks like some kind of strong drink of some kind. It's green in nature, and he slugs that back, sort of wipes his brow. I mean, if he wasn't covered in fur, you'd think he was sweating. He looks like he's really feeling very distraught, actually.
Okay. I'll use this moment to approach the bar.
Okay. You walk up
Excuse
to
me,
the
good
bar.
sir.
He turns around and immediately his face changes. It goes from being kind of a smile to a fixated sort of rage.
Excellent.
And you see the kind of whatever humor that was in him that he puts on to present to whoever turns up here. He's a barman. He's an owner. That's what he does. He welcomes people. It flicks straight away into something animalistic. And he says, "You get out of my place! You are not welcome! Can you not read?"
I obviously I can. I thought that this was, maybe a mistake. Given the blatant discrimination on the site, I didn't think that a man of your stature would be falling for such things.
What do you know of me? You know nothing. You need to leave. You are not welcome.
Okay. Okay, that's fine then. If you're not willing to have the discussion, we will leave. Wilbur, let's go.
Okay. Okay, and Wilbur is following.
We'll leave him alone then.
Okay.
No point in poking the bear.
Yeah, he seems to be very agitated. So you head back down the steps, down to the bottom, and there's a young lady who kind of sidles out of one of the cafes opposite the pub. It's a little place, just sort of really it's a galley bar. There's a couple of booths on one side, but really there's just like it's like one of those French cafes, you know, where you go in and it's just kind of like a bar on one side and then a couple of seats, and that's kind of it. You know, it's like that. And she comes out and she's sort of stirring a tall cup of coffee, and she says, she looks at you, and she looks at Mr. And she says, "You're not too clever, are you? You look."
No, brains aren't our strong point.
I could tell. Yeah, I could definitely tell. Well, what brings you to Old Rock? It's not picking fights with Navid, is it? Because that's not kind.
No, that was just more of a silly bet between ourselves. See which one of us could get thrown out the quickest. And he won.
I'll wait outside.
Well, welcome to come over here and have a drink, if that's what you want.
That would be lovely. Thank you very much. Who am I speaking to, please? Your name?
Oh, my name's Coattails. She gives you a smile, and she's got long hair, slim, almost boyish figure, but tall with an apron on the front. She's got sort of green, sort of turquoisey green, sort of silk blouse on, almost like a men's shirt really, but more kind of soft and whatever, quite broad shoulders actually, and she's kind of gives you a smile. She's got a very long face and then big sort of bouffant hair, big sort of Farrah Fawcett blonde hair that kind of falls back, and she says, "Come on in. Yeah. My name's did I just tell you my name?"
Yeah, it was Coattails.
I'm just checking. Yeah, I'm Coattails. Welcome to Coattails Cocktails. This is my place.
Nice, I like it.
Well, you know, somebody's got to make cocktails around here. You're not going to get him off, Navid. Oh, he brews his own stuff. He's a good man, really. He's been through a lot.
What's the green stuff he's drinking?
Oh, that's one of his specialities. That's called a spirit roll. It's kind of hallucinogenic sort of liqueur, really, I guess you'd call it. Anyway.
Hallucinogenic, eh?
Yeah.
Somebody who doesn't like Fae, he must be away with the fairies.
Well, I wouldn't say that to his face. Well, I might say it to his face because I get on all right with him, but you definitely don't want to say it to his face.
Yeah, I don't think I could, and I don't think he could either.
Oh, no, he's
Went into Mr.
Yes, yeah, he. I've not seen Navid that mad in a long time, actually.
Believe me, my colleague can bring it out in
The best of us.
yeah, can bring it out and the worst of us.
Oh,
Bring out the worst in the best of us.
well, yes. He's a complicated fellow. Really is. Really is.
I suspect that kind of a deep hatred for Faye doesn't come with like small things that have happened.
No, there is a history there. He's never really gone into it, but something happened to him early on, and he's ever since coming here. He's always he's always had a hatred of Fae, and a fear of the Fae realm, and a fear of everybody who is slightly Fae. He has a problem with them. Yeah, so what can I get you? I got all kinds of cocktails. It's cocktails, obviously.
Well, whatever
I think I need the strongest coffee you have.
Ooh, I got a smashing cappuccino.
Sure, sounds wonderful.
Yeah, it's basically a lot of very thick coffee with then a lot of cream on top of it. Like,
Great.
how do you like your cream? Because I can do it single, double, or like really, really thick cream with like yellow stuff on top. I've got them set here in the. What do you fancy?
Make it the last one.
Okay, no problem. All right. So, yep. One with. Yep. This is thick cream. Okay. And what can I get for the rest of you?
I believe Mr. Oom would like a peppermint tea.
Oh, certainly, sir. I can do your peppermint tea.
And I'll take whatever the lady recommends.
Oh, I will get you a. I'm gonna get you a thick and creamy.
I like it.
Okay. Yep. Anything for your friends? She says, nodding towards Terence and the Colonel.
You faded out there, Neil.
Terence says, I want a beer. Beer, please.
Oh, I don't do
Straight beer.
beers. You'd have to go up to Little Rock Inn. I just do cocktails or coffee. That's it.
Okay.
I can do your coffee cocktail if you want one.
Yeah, go on then. I'll have one of those.
Okay,
Thank you.
I will get you a flaming Hardcastle. Okay. Anything for you, Mr. Rung, are you?
So who?
You, sir, in the fantastic coat. Would you care for a coffee or a cocktail of some kind?
I'll have a kick in the balls, please. No one.
Oh, I can do those. Yes, indeed. Kicking the balls. Yes, I remember how to do those from my old days. No problem. So, lime tea. Lime tea. Is that all right for you, sir?
Wanted that peppermint.
Yes, thank you.
Kicking the balls, smashing cappuccino, thick cream, flaming Hardcastle, and a thick and creamy. Okie dokie.
How much do we
All of that will come to 2 silver pieces.
I'll give. I got this, boys, and there we go.
Oh, lovely. Okay, I'll be back in a second. Oh, I'm glad you guys crashed down. It's been quite a slow morning, but it's nice to have some customers. She goes back inside. It's just a tiny place. I mean, there's a couple of tables outside, or you can sit indoors. It's up to you. Find yourself a seat, she shouts as she heads back in.
We'll sit outside so that we can
Yeah.
see the entrance to
And we can be
Little
seen.
Rock Inn.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you sit outside. Mr. Oom is nursing his bruises, and you kind of watch people going backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards. There's quite a lot of traffic going in and out of the Little Rock Inn. It's some good music. Sounds like it's coming out of it as well. It looks like quite a nice joint, in spite of your, welcome that you had. The all around you there's various market stalls. They seem to be doing a busy midday trade. A lot of people are out looking for food, and there's quite a few different food places down this road. You can see there are you're presently, if you want to mark it on, you're presently right opposite here. So you're at the obviously Cocktails, which is opposite the Little Rock Inn there. And you can see there's several eating places down the road here and down the road here. This seems to be quite a big kind of sort of eating place, basically, for the street. And after you did you want to watch people going by, or what do you want to do?
Yeah, we want to watch people going by.
Okay.
So you get a lay of the land just by watching people as they
absolutely. Go by. So you look around, and actually it's quite interesting. The other places you've been have been more homogenous in their sort of demographic. So there's been sort of normally only a few different species, and then like one dominant species. So normally it's halflings or it's humans which are the dominant species in this part of the world. And actually this is the first place you've been to that has quite a few different folk all kind of living in the same sort of area. So you can see that there are passing by, you see bugbears, you see goblins, you see halflings. You even notice a couple of very tall, sort of 8 foot tall, actually, fellows in long coats pass very steep hoods. Looks like a snout, sort of a furry sort of snout coming out the front. Long teeth, but you can't really make out any features. Those guys are passing by. You do see some and people seem to be, it seems to be quite a happy place. There's quite a lot of quite a buzz. People seem to be have money to spend. They're kind of going into the various restaurants and cafes and picking up all kinds of things. There's a big dish here that you've noticed quite a few places serving, which is like a large kind of rice dish with various seafood and what looks like a sort of sausage in it, and various vegetables, and that's quite interesting. You do pick up the smell of what seems to be some kind of hot and spicy food, much hotter and spicy. The last two places you've been, the food has been quite bland. Much more sandwich based when you were in Limehelm, and then obviously the only other place you've been is Mudville, and the food there was shocking. So it's quite nice to come through and sort of come to somewhere where there is a lot more variation in the food, and just like all the different people who are here, you see some interesting people. There are some sort of insect type people walking around that you haven't seen before, and also some kind of you do notice a few undead walking around, which is very unusual, but they seem to be carrying things a lot of the time, so what that means you don't know. The drinks come out, and Coattails kind of comes out with them, and she places down the drinks. There's your smashing cappuccino, thick cream, sir, and she pushes that towards you. Your thick and creamy, sir. There you go. She gives that to Icono. Your flaming hard castle there, ma'am. And there's your kick in the balls. sir. Enjoy. Oh, and there's your mint.
thank you.
Was it lime tea? There you go, lime. I did you lime. I hope that's okay.
Thank you. Yes.
Okay.
Can you tell me, lovely person, is there a central records office in town?
Ah, right. Central Records is normally kept. That's in the that's in the top side, unfortunately.
Tough side, right?
Yeah.
Thank you.
A lot of the city is run from topside. We generally just we've got a lot of stuff here, I guess. You know, people living and eating and breathing and all that kind of thing. But all the taxes goes that way. So yeah, that's how it works.
The people that are not eating or breathing, I saw a few of them walking there, carrying things. What is the deal with that?
There is a necromancer in town. He works under license here in we call this suicide, this area here, since all the sewers come through here, and that's top side. This is suicide, and as we kind of work. As he works, he's working under license from the top side. They monitor him and control him, but he rents out the undead as a passenger service, really, something carrying, fetching, that kind of thing. They aren't allowed to eat brains or anything like that. They have to be closely controlled, and because of that, they don't last particularly long. Skeletons and zombies both need quite a lot of sustenance in order to stay congent, if that makes sense.
I'm sorry, madam. I'm sure you're very proud of your town, but it's a fucking horror show.
Well,
It's a slave trade. It's a slave trade, and it is racism. I'm sorry. I do not want to be cross with your nice shop. You just brought me tea, but that is not right, is it? To have a being, an undead, puts his fist up.
what
Undead together.
Yeah. Oh, okay. You're one of them. I understand.
One
what
of
you're
them?
saying. No. I don't mean that in a bad way. It's unusual to hear people talk about.
Oh, I know. Most of your best friends are undead, I imagine.
But, no.
I'm sorry. I will just drink my tea. I will drink my tea, and I will be fine.
I don't know. I'm really making a mess of this. Look, this is just the way it is.
If you ever want to know about necromancers, hey,
Yes.
we've got a few stories.
Okay,
I can tell you about
I am interested because
necromancy.
I just know what I'm told. I don't hire them myself.
Okay.
It is just a part of the town that I am aware of. You asked me about them. I was trying to tell you.
No, I'm very grateful for your news. It is strange for things like this to be out in open. In my time, it was kept behind closed doors. You knew people were weird or beat children or things, but as long as it was kept in the home, people did not mind. But here, people parade it around on streets. Look, I take soul of lifeless body and make him do chores until he dies unnaturally. Yeah, whatever.
I'm so sorry.
No, my party here do not seem to mind.
Well, I can see it's affected you personally. I'm very sorry. Gosh, I really didn't realize it was that controversial. I thought it was just something.
It is just what's the word? Injustice. It's just injustice. I
suppose if I think about it, you're quite right. But I haven't thought about it. I'm really sorry.
I mean, my poor friend here, Mr. I can't remember his name. It's some weird name we gave him. But he is now accepting his fate as being outcast by people and hated just for his race. And he is accepting that. That is the tragedy.
Oh, I can see what you're saying.
He knows
Right.
his place. He shouldn't have a place.
Yes, I agree. But the trouble is that I don't think Navid is doing it because he hates all. I don't think he's doing it because he doesn't know. if that makes sense. I think he's doing it to protect himself.
Ah, right. Yes.
So I don't
I know.
think it's
I had a cousin once that was beaten up by an undead. And then he said, "Oh, you cannot trust undead, you know, because my cousin was beaten up." She had a reason, so now she just hated all undead and would let them come near her.
well.
You can
I'm
see
not
the
sure it's
injustice,
hate.
yes.
I'm not sure it's hatred. I think he's scared.
Lust. Oh, scared.
I think he's scared.
Yes, well, most things are scared. I mean, it is all being scared of unknown, isn't it? Until you know someone, they are either friend or enemy. And some people do not wish to ask because they don't want to risk bad things. But,
right.
so, you know, we're all scared.
Yes.
Some of us confront it. Some of us just throw money at it. And some of us say, "Oh, don't worry about it. I'll sit out here."
Right, she's very confused.
Anyway,
now.
I've said enough.
I've got this newspaper if you want to read it. I thought that I'm gonna go inside. I'm really sorry if I've
Oh, one
upset
moment.
anybody. No, what? Sorry. Yes.
If you can just, Terence, could you take her my ticket and my pendant and just ask her if she has knows them, please? I cannot do it myself. It's the too many times I am told no.
Okay. That's what you want.
Terence would take the ticket and the pendant, and when in a quieter moment she'll ask this person whether she recognizes them.
Right. Oh no, I've never seen them before. I'm sorry.
Oh yes,
That's okay.
never mind.
Okay.
He's-
I'm gonna
he's
go
used to
with.
hearing that.
Yeah. I mean, okay. I'm sorry. Have I upset your friend? He seems
No, sorry, it's not your fault. It is the world. You know, weighs heavy
Yes.
on you if you look too hard.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I mean, I suppose I've ignored this for a long time, and maybe I should take it more.
100 years ago, I was much more carefree about all this, but now it's
I can
get to your
see why you take it more
midlife crisis.
personally,
Maybe
yes.
midlife crisis. That's what it is.
Yes, midlife. Right. She wanders off inside, and with that, I think we need to take a break. This mat is melting my mind. Okay. Oh.
Okay. So
Oh.
5 minutes.
Ooh,
Yep. All right. See you
5
back here in 5.
minutes.
And be-
Oh.
Back in 5.
See you in a bit.
Okay. See you in a bit. Bye. Oh.
I'm back.
I'm back.
Hello.
Hello.
What's the weather like in Finland?
0 degrees, so 20 degrees warmer than 2 days ago.
Wow.
Yeah, so I was doing some traveling during the weekend, and yeah, I kind of I sweated my ass off today coming back because I had the winter gear on, and it's almost the summertime temps now. Well, autumn slash early spring kind of temps. So yeah, other than
Alright.
that, so it's gonna be like skull crackingly slippery tomorrow.
We're just getting we're going out of the threat of snow into the threat of more floods, and we've got a gale at the moment. So we've got the roof of my flat is lifting up and down, which is
You're
not
joking.
happy.
That's not good.
Well, it's not actually physically moving, but you can hear it going bang, bang, bang. So it's
Still
horrible.
scary, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's lovely. What better to be indoors when all that's going on outside?
Yes, that's true. So especially if you've got the heating on.
My perfect time. Oh yeah, and a cup of tea.
Yep. What's the name of the guy who was there?
A cup of Twinings here as well.
Twinings.
Very posh.
Well, the Lipton doesn't hold a candle to this tea, so.
That's true.
No, Lipton is
American rubbish.
Yeah.
very American scrapings.
Yeah, it's like I'd imagine you
Twinings
make
is much better.
You make Lipton out of what you sweep off the floor of Twinings factory. That's my experience, at least.
Right, I'm making you some notes at the side, so you've got kind of different areas. Yep. Boshy Lodge is in a different area, though. So, but yeah, just color coded them as well, so you know where they are.
I did color code them on the map.
Yeah, I was copying that. So,
Oh.
yep. Okay. Oh, so you're sitting in the thing. Mr. Uma's had a go at everybody about various things. He's very angry about lots of stuff today. So, what's the rest of you doing while Mr. Uma is bollocking poor cocktails?
Because it's
For the state of the world.
Enjoying my cocktail.
It's
Okay.
my first time in a big city. Well, at least this
Yeah, you've never been allowed in a big city
diverse.
before now. Yeah.
So I'm just taking it all in with my perception.
Yeah, you do see kind of make me some perception checks, everyone who wants to.
Well, 18.
18, yeah, very nice. You see a number of different people. You see a lot of halflings. There's quite a few gnomes. You do see some more undead passing by, carrying things and pulling carts. You see Mr. Oom, that upsets you, obviously, so you don't see much else. You just get very angry.
I try to give them all the fist as I go by, but none of them understand it.
No, they all just walk by with a vacant look on their faces. Icona, you're distracted by the music coming down from the Little Rock Inn. It's really quite good, and you hate it, but you find your foot tapping along with it, and then your anger takes over, and you sort of frustratedly kind of snap yourself out of it, and that's kind of distracting you from looking at the people around you. But Wilbur is definitely in the moment, eyes wide with wonder as groups of girls come of all different races come kind of bundling out of shops, sort of with bags and paper bags, and they go striding off down the street. You see guards walking up and down. You can see these guards are wearing the guards uniform that you met at the gate, the original gate, not the gate to the top side. It seems to be quite vibrant. You've never seen anything like this. You're used to fishing and sort of earning and cooking stuff yourself, and so the idea of eating out is a completely peculiar concept for you. You do, all of you, kind of start as it kind of turns to it's about an hour now that you've been kind of, since you left the guards at the gate and you had the run in at the Rock Inn, and now you're kind of drinking cocktails. You get to the end of your cocktail coffees. They're kind of getting a bit cold. So Coattails, she's kind of left you alone since Mr. Oom interrogated her, but she is
we are still on the BRB screen, by the way.
Oh, are you? Right, okay, I'll bring you back to the main screen. I'll also change the music because obviously we are meant to be enjoying some music. I did have a lovely thing before, didn't I? I don't know where that one went. So yes, you do notice that there are lots of kind of different groups. There's people obviously transporting things, a lot of work going on, a lot of goods are kind of going up towards the top gate, and they're being taken through by various messengers. They all seem to have some kind of paperwork. You can see them preparing before they reach the top gate. So it's interesting sitting there. You do sort of get a sense that this is a whole new world that you could really, you don't really know a lot about.
Did not set a very good example. So far, not recommend.
Coattails comes back and she sort of looks at your glasses and she says, would you care for another cocktail, or are you, what are your plans?
Well, we need to wait for someone that we are supposed to meet. So I guess we'll take another cocktail then.
Okay. All right. What can I get you this time?
I'll have another one of those. That was
okay.
lovely.
Another smashing cappuccino with thick cream?
Yes,
Yep.
yes.
Would you like it cold this time?
Well, do you have access to ice?
Yes.
Oh, sure. Let's try it with ice then.
All right. I can do that. And what can I get you? She looks over towards you, Icona.
Okay, but let's go for something else. Something else you recommend?
I'll get you. You look like you need a bit of fire in your belly. You look a bit tired. I'll get you a dragon fire cordial. How's that sound?
That does sound good.
Yeah, it'll pick you up.
I'll have can I have a desert crack, please?
Desert crack? Yes, I can definitely make you one of those, sir. Do you like it with or without the cactus juice?
Oh, well, cactus juice and a bit of cactus if you got it, please.
I can put some of that in. I might have a couple of rinds of cactus left, so I can put that in for you, sir. No problem. Right, and another flaming hard castle for you, ma'am.
Yes, please. Yes.
Okay, another flaming hard castle. And would you like me to make you a different tea this time? You haven't touched a tea, sir.
Oh, no, I'm fine, thank you. I'm fine.
Would you like me to warm
It's
it up
very
for
good
you?
tea. Oh, no, thank you. No, thank you. I've
You're
been
happy with
enjoying
you?
watching the scum form.
Oh, okay.
I'll pay her 3 silver pieces this time.
Oh, thank you very much. So I've got one Dragonfire Cordial for you, another one of these Smashing Cappuccinos, Desert Crack for you, and a Flaming Hardcastle. Okay, no problem. I'll be back in a minute. She heads off, and then she's back sort of 5 minutes later with the cocktails. She puts them down in front of you. Oh, all right. Is everybody enjoying the view?
Yes, I've never seen a bustling city streets like this.
Oh, well, you all seem quite new to town, so I am willing to answer questions. I will try not to be controversial if I can. I'm really sorry about earlier.
Oh, it's fine, my dear. I will just ignore everything.
Well, I mean, I had to think about it earlier, and there is a group of, like, for the undead, where they meet, and I did see, and I cut this out of the newspaper that I was chucking away, but I thought it might be useful to you, and she passes you a little article.
Thank you.
And you can see in the kind of block print this.
No, I'm going to take out my glasses, my monocle first. Terence,
So-
Terence, your other eye, other eye, no, the other eye. Oh yes, oh yes. Oh, words. There's a paper with words on it. I have a piece of paper with words on it, but I can't read it.
Okay.
Do you recognize this? And I trade her my piece of paper.
Okay. Who's reading?
I'll be reading the paper
Okay.
that she passed me.
Okay. So is this the paper that she's just?
Oh,
given you,
I'm
sorry.
giving her the paper. I'm giving her my piece of paper, which is the Elven Scroll, which I don't know about.
Oh,
Which
okay.
was given to me by the mayor for coming second in the run.
Actually, she kind of takes it off you, and she says, "Oh, this is very nice. Are you giving it to me?"
No, I don't know. I do not know what it is. I hope
Oh.
it is valuable.
She opens it up and she says, "Oh, it's ancient Elvish." And she
Oh,
sort
is
of-
it?
She pulls her hair back, and you see sort of pointed ears underneath. She said, "Yes, it's
Ah.
ancient Elvish. I can't quite read it myself. You'd have to see a magical person, I think, because it seems to suggest it's some kind of spell of some kind."
Oh, really? They
yeah.
put spells on paper now. Oh, that's fine. The advanced science is really going, you know?
The modern
Before
world.
you just had to have it in your head, but now
Yes. Yeah.
you write it down. Yes.
Yeah.
You could do a correspondence course and become a magic person.
Yes, yeah, you might be able to do that. There's your desert crack and your flaming hard coat. Yes, okay, you've had the trick. You read the cutout that she's got.
Oh, well,
you,
yes.
and it says
They're having a sale at SBS sofas. The other side. Oh, sorry.
It says, "Death is not the end, my friend. It is the start of something beautiful.
Tell me about it, brother.
Come join us on Paddock Street at the
Oh,
old
Paddock Street.
memorial every Tuesday at 2.
Is that AM or PM?
Does it say AM or PM?
PM. It's no AM. It is AM. It's in the middle of the night. Yeah.
Well, give them a try. You never know. I might get lucky. Hey.
I'd never thought
probably
about
not.
it before, but obviously when I said it out loud and you pointed out my mistake, I thought, yeah. So I apologize, and I hope this helps to, yeah. And
Oh no, it does. I didn't know I had it in me. It's just obviously you're a little fused there. I did not know a bomb I was carrying, but now I think about it, I said lots of words, and I'm sure they were all good. Yes.
It still looks at you with surprise. Anyway, anything else I can help you guys with? You seem new to town. Any questions?
Where might I find some spices to buy?
Spices.
I like to cook
yes, you
also.
need to. Yes. You need to go to Market Street.
Okay.
That is the next street down here. And she points back towards the gate. On the right, you'll find Market Street. So it's this street here, the one that you
Yeah,
saw. Yeah.
Okay.
Under the dice. Right.
Okay.
Is there anywhere else in town that plays music or is looking for some entertainment? I mean, I can hear what's
Oh.
going on in the Little Rock Inn. Sounds like it's jumping, but is there anywhere else?
Right,
Does he have
well-
any competitors?
Yes, there are competitors around. Obviously, lots of people. If you're a harpist, obviously, you're able to play anywhere. You'll be welcome in any of the establishments in town. If you're not a harpist, unfortunately, you'll have to apply to the guild to play.
Well,
Or anyone
Yeah,
that has
I'm
a whole
having a
loaf of
few
bread they
issues
want to
with-
turn into slices.
Sorry, he spoke over you there. I didn't quite. What was that? Bad slices? I'm sorry.
So it's a time delay between what I say and what I think and what you hear.
Oh,
I was
right.
just saying, they are harpists. They do very good service as well for slicing bread.
Do they? I don't know anything about that.
Oh, that's
anyway,
okay.
moving on. I'm having a few issues with the guild, which should be resolved shortly.
Right.
And they will be resolved shortly, one way or another.
right.
But just wondering when I do get my my license back, where the best place to go that will upset our Minotaur friend upstairs.
Oh, like you want to go to the competitive place?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I try and keep on Navid's right side. I'm sorry, but in my experience, he's okay. Obviously, seeing him today, I'm surprised. I'm not surprised about, he's obviously made it clear about things in the past, but I'm surprised at how angry he got, obviously. Where would be the best place for you to go? There's a place called Clements Mall. It's a club. If you go down, so if you carry on, right? No. You don't really know where you are,
Is this
do
a
you?
fey bar?
No, it's not a fey bar. It's but they do allow fey in there. Obviously, it's not directly a fey bar. It's more of a halfling gnome bar, really.
Those guys know us party.
No, it's no Potipa. I'm not going in one of them again. It's creepy.
Okay.
All right, but
Oh, sorry, I said that out loud. I did not mean to. I love everyone, and everyone has an equal chance to live and be recognized as not stumpy.
Well, if you head,
look-
and she points back towards the where the keep is, and she goes, if you head up this, well, round the corner here, down this road, this is and she points to it. She goes, well, we're on Harbour Walk right here, and then the road to your left there is called Charlotte's Way. And then you carry on down Charlotte's Way, and you'll get to the end of this block where there's a little cut through from Market Street going through to Charlotte's Way, right next to the Bushy Lodge. And that cut through there, if you turn back on yourself, that's where you'll find Clement's Mall. It's right there.
Can I ask you another question, please, my love?
Certainly.
How do you get? Is there any way we can get into what you call tough side? Is there permit to visit museum, or is there day pass? Or
No, unfortunately, all the museums and things, they're really only for people of a certain class and wealth. The city is separated into two very distinct sides. This side we have the shipwrights, and we have all the kind of laborers and the loading. That side they have the pleasure cruisers and the kind of they're the landowners. They own this place. They own all the lodgings here. They own the city itself. They run the guards.
I totally respect that. I am totally okay. That is absolutely fine. Now I know my boundaries. Now, on a totally unrelated matter, in a hypothetical way, what is stopping people just going in from the sea bit, walking into the posh town?
I guess you could say it would be the big ballista on top of the keep and the guards. That generally stops people from breaking in.
Right, okay. Not just a random thought that came to me.
Right.
I think we're in with the chance here, boys.
I don't think that's a chance that we're willing to take, if I'm honest.
Yeah, I'm not
Let's-
good at...
Just a
let's
little
just see what
postal
happens.
service.
I'd say that I'm not that good of at dodging crossbow bolts while I'm swimming. I might be a good swimmer, but that's beyond me, I'd say.
You could
Let's just
send
see
in
what
a
happens when-
pro who can go underwater. Do you know anyone like that? I'm pointing to me. All by myself. I could
yeah,
just
no.
walk right up. Will you stop listening? You could just walk straight up
No.
to the cliff, and then I could just walk in, find Exeter Road, post a bag
No.
or a letter through the letterbox, and we have money in hand, yes. And then go back and plop, walk back into river, and walk, and come out on shit side.
No.
No, it's not a good idea. No.
No.
Okay, well, let's do it your
No.
way. I don't know if we
Yes,
got enough money
my
to
way.
pay everyone off, but. So we pin all our hopes on the guard sending boy to find us to say that Mr. Banquest will
That's,
kiss
no,
us,
it's
yes?
not all of our hopes. It's plan A, okay? And then
Our plan A.
we'll come to plan B, C, and D when we need it, okay? The plan of you walking underwater, that's plan Z. Okay?
Plan Z.
Last resort.
Okay,
Yes.
right. Last resort. Oh, I get it. Okay. So then, brains. Should I help light your cigar? There you go. Right? Yeah, look, cough.
Thank you.
What are we going to do then, almighty man of all plans?
First, we're just going to sit here, enjoy a couple of drinks, and wait for the guard to come to us.
Yep.
Does this
goes
place have the guild place? Yes, I bet the guild place is in the posh side as well.
Yes. So no one can fucking
Maybe
go
that's
under.
how we get in.
That's Plan B.
We could take out an injunction, a court case. We could say we demand to be heard, and I'm sure the court will be in the posh side, and we'll all go in as grieving widows or something to be at your side, and then we could sneak off and deliver parcel. No?
That's a better idea. I like that idea. That's good. Let's just see
okay.
if. Let's
What's
just see
the
if
worst that could
Sherlock
happen? I
comes
mean,
to
you
our
get
aid.
found guilty and thrown in jail, but we'll have delivered the letter, yes?
It's fine. I've been in worse places. As long as we deliver the letter, we're fine.
I booked you the best places I could get. I mean, come on. You were nothing when I found you. Nothing.
Are you looking for somewhere to stay? She says.
Kinda,
We
yes,
will be.
maybe.
Yes.
And well, you said you wanted to make some music, but you haven't got a harper's license, so you won't be able to make songs. Have you got any other skills? Do you carry things? Are you fisherman? Are there anything that you can
I
bring?
can do both though.
Oh, well, you might find work down at the docks. So dockside, that's the other side of this of Harbour Walk. You know, past the Little Rock Inn. That's dockside down there. You could maybe get some work down there.
Yeah.
I have skills.
That may need some any sort of other work. You know, I mean, look, these hands are musicians' hands. They're not made for labouring.
Right.
Clothes.
Yes, I mean, you could maybe work for.
Manowar.
Sorry, what was that? I mean, he's pretty, but he's not that pretty.
Excuse me, have you not seen this? Flutter my
Have
eyelids.
you ever had halloumi?
Halloumi?
We could milk him.
Cheese? Oh.
I really worry about you guys.
Oh, I know.
Does this work? Does this work?
It has worked
Yes.
totally efficiently. We are here now, yes? It seems like only yesterday we were running away from another town with guards chasing us. Or was it the one after that?
Right.
Oh no, that
It
one
was
we ran in.
the one before
Yeah.
that.
Yes.
It was
The one before that, the one
last-
before, we got a letter of
Yeah.
recommendation first. Ha, fuckers, yes.
Yeah.
You can chase us out with spears and no, come back. But we had letter.
No, stop,
Oh, sorry.
stop. Too much.
Oh, no. The life of a drug runner is fascinating and fun. Apparently.
No. Delivery man. Delivery, not drug runner.
Yes.
Delivery man.
Delivery goat man. Goat man. Goat man.
Yes, delivery goat man. Yes.
He is a satire. Satire.
Satire.
Satire.
Satire. Satire. Yes.
He is a satire
Satire.
made out of peanuts. I am looking for somewhere to stay. I need the floor space of one piece of A4 paper. I would be no nonsense.
What is A4?
Right. I don't believe you've
Just to
been.
stand on.
Anyway, let's. I won't get distracted, but she is watching you all just with a bemused look on her face. There's a couple of other customers who've turned up, and she served them in the meantime. She comes back. She says, "Well, if you're looking for places to stay, around the corner before you get to Bushy Lodge, there is on Charlotte's Way. You'll find Queen Charlotte's Inn. That is a place you can stay.
Okay.
It's about halfway between here and Bushy Lodge, a little bit further up, maybe a bit more towards us. But yeah, Charlotte's Inn, Queen Charlotte's Inn. Sorry, we call it the Charlotte because or Queenies, but Queen Charlotte's Inn. That's the place. They do beds and stuff. It's it's not the most salubrious of places. It's basically you get straightforward beer and things. They don't have any music. They don't do anything special. It's just a straightforward place to go, you know?
Sure.
Like our sort of place.
I'm sorry, can I have a bucket or something? I seem to have made a real mess of the pavement here. Me
Oh.
with 1 hit point, and you guys just talking about coffee and things. But never mind, I think that's mine. Or that might be a cake. No, that's my. Oh, I need that. I think it does something. Can you put it back in there? Oh, thank you.
Well, that's yeah, pleasing off a minus.
Oh, if anyone had any healing.
Oh. Yeah, if only.
Goat boy. Okay, I know.
Yeah, and suddenly Wilbur is like eager to get to fishing for some reason.
Okay.
Get
So,
paid.
so, are you gonna head off and try and
Well,
catch some fish?
No, because I'm probably the most notable thing for the guard to come back.
Yeah.
So,
It is at that point that you see a young man sort of striding kind of purposely towards Little Rock Inn. He looks up at the inn, and then he turns around. He looks at you guys. He looks back at the inn, and then he starts his way towards you. He walks over to you as Ikono casts the spell, and several of the holes heal in Mr. Oom. He looks at Mr. Oom's sort of ceiling body that was broken open like a dropped pomegranate, and he kind of sort of slowly sucking itself back together. And he goes, I've been sent with a message. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I've not seen that kind of thing before. What? How did you survive that?
don't know.
Oh, okay.
It is the
message.
resistance of the soul.
Oh, okay. Well, the message is from the guards at the gate. He says they have got in contact with Sherlock Penguins. I believe that's who you are asking after.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
He says he is interested in meeting you, and he will come tonight to Clement's Mall.
Clement's Mall.
Yes.
Okay.
He says he'll come to Clement's Mall and to meet him there.
Okay.
Okay.
Find out whether they're there then.
He holds his hand out expectantly.
I'll ask the coattail. How much am I supposed to give?
Oh, no, normally like 5 copper, something like that.
I shake the boy's hand with a very bloody hand.
I'll give him a silver.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, just
Thank you
have
for
a
the
drink,
silver.
have a
Not for
drink
the-
on us.
He takes the silver out of his bloody hand and wipes the blood on his jacket. He's a pretty grubby fella. That's very generous of you, sir. It makes up for the. Yeah. Anyway, good luck with the entrails.
Yes,
Oh.
thanks.
I can't. But are you just pushing them back in there? Does that not hurt? Oh my! I can't.
He's special.
No sense, no feeling.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Almost
Yeah.
no brains
I
as
kind
well.
of.
I take out a stapler. I throw it away. I wondered what that was.
Oh, right. I gotta go now.
Have a good
And
one.
he heads off.
Okay.
Coattails, what's the time?
Well, she looks over at the clock on the
Or the
top
sun.
of one of the on the top of one of these houses over here. She says, "Well, according to that, it's about 3, but I'd probably give it about half an hour before."
No. We've got some business with the guild, with the harpists. So, why don't you meet us at the at the mall tonight, and you can watch me play.
Right. You're gonna play tonight at the mall. Okay.
Yes.
Right.
Right.
I will make it a date.
Please don't.
Wilbur
Just make
is
an
like,
excuse. Anything you like. Just
What-
don't go.
where's
You'll thank me later.
where's the guild thing? Was it on top side or this side? Or
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Where's the guild?
the Harvest Guild is on the top side.
obviously.
Okay.
Right.
Thank you. I'll see you
Okay.
tonight. Give her a little wink.
See you later. Right.
If you want to make a quick silver, you can report him for playing because he's not allowed, you know, he's banned. Anyway, don't tell anyone I told you that.
It is all about to be resolved. Don't worry.
Oh, you heard
Got
that?
to turn
Oh,
on the
sorry.
old charm. Just got to
I am
turn on
worried.
the
You
icon.
were always in trouble. You turn on charm. I didn't know you had an on switch. Why did you not turn it on
Exactly.
before?
Exactly. See, I'm always charming.
Ah, that's what that word means. I had totally different meaning in my head. I'm obviously confused.
Using that word, but I don't think it means what you think it means. Inconceivable.
Obviously we need
How are
money.
we going to pay for this inn?
Well, it's,
Don't worry.
well, I'll go and do some fishing.
What?
Okay. So you're heading off to fishing. So you've got, all of you have got now, how long have we got for the rest of the session now? What time is it now?
50
We've got
minutes.
about 50 minutes. Okay, so you've got,
50 minutes enough for me to get my license back.
okay.
How are you gonna get into the tough side? That's the thing. It's the bush
That's the
side
thing.
of
If
town.
it's the guild know that obviously I'm here. They've banned me. I'll get a right of audience, even if it has to be under a guard escort.
Oh, well. While you're on that, I'll be on fishing duty to get some money to pay the bills. Obviously. I'm not no use in a conversation, so.
Okay. So you're heading down
If
to
you're sure.
dockside.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
So
on the dock side.
dockside.
Catching
Okay.
as many fish as I can.
Okay, and where are you headed to? So as the music dies away, as you're starting to get up and make your way out of the, where are we? There. So as you make your way out of the thing, you head back into the city, and you're kind of, you're in amongst it all. That's a rubbish one. I'm not doing that.
Nope.
It's weird.
Want to head up to the gate again.
Okay.
Mr. M, what do you want to do? Do you want to come with me? Character witness?
Oh, yes, please. I will definitely come with you. I will represent you as your official legal representative.
No. That's what the colonel's for. The
Before
colonel's
we-
my official legal representation.
Before we part ways, I'll give the letter of recommendation to Ikono. as
Oh
well.
yes, thank you.
Yep. What's Terrence gonna do? Is she gonna go with you guys, or is she gonna follow?
She's gonna go and see if
Wilbur.
Wilbur's rod.
Roll a D6. Alright, so odd is us, even with Wilbur.
Okay. See we roll.
5.
Oh.
So with you guys.
Odd. Yeah. Sorry, Wilbur, she needs to keep an eye on
Yep, I understand.
Oh,
After
Mr.
the
Oom.
Minotaur.
Okay.
yeah.
Right. So
But she looks
you-
wistfully as it starts to rain. She turns around and wistfully looks at Wilbur, traipsing off
Yeah.
in the distance.
Yeah.
Wilbur and Eli and the carriage are going to the dockside.
Okay.
Wilbur will put his raincoat on Eli, actually. So Eli is not as miserable, and also give a carrot and an apple, both of those to Eli. Just to keep him in a bit better mood.
Yeah, I'll give you advantage on that because you give him an apple and a carrot. He'll definitely take advantage. Yeah, 14, that's enough. Yeah. The rain starts to spatter down all around you, and you feel quite content to be away from the hubbub out towards the dock. Although there's ships in the harbour, and looking across, you can see the Toff side on the far side over there in the distance. The kind of golden buildings and the rich red tiled roofs kind of glisten in the sunshine alongside the trees and the nature, the gardens that obviously populate the area. You draw out your trusty equipment. What have you got? What are you fishing with?
Oh, with my I think I'll try my net first.
Okay. You head down towards the harbour with your net, and as you do, a couple of old timers kind of turn and look towards you. You can see them with their rods
I'll
and
give them a nod
spears.
as
Yeah.
fellow fishermen.
They nod back, and as you start to set up, one of them sort of stumbles over to you and sort of says, just to let you know, you need a license to fish.
Oh, okay.
He's mine, and he shows you the license. You can get it from that little hut down there. It's just a register. It's not expensive. It's like 5 copper to cover the cost of the paper and the scribe.
Oh, okay.
But they do take a part of your catch every day. But it's a privilege. It protects us. If that makes
Okay.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go get.
So you head down to the hut that's about here.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's a little stone hut actually. It's quite nice. It's kind of butted into the end of the castle wall and such. It's kind of a round building with 2 low windows in it and a little low door. Actually, you have to bend almost in half to get through this little door. It's tiny. But when you get inside, the actual roof opens up and it's quite big inside. But you have to crawl through almost.
Underneath that, no fae, no hobgoblin, no dogs.
No bugbears,
Sorry.
no dogs. Yeah.
No bugbears.
The whole town's like that. No, shut up, Pat. Right? Okay. The as you go through the door, you do notice some raised eyebrows from the halfling that is sitting inside. He's an older halfling, got on a sort of big, thick blue jumper, heavy wool.
I'll give warmest smile.
Yeah. You make a charisma check for me.
Sure.
And he
10. Wow.
Yeah.
That's
10.
good.
That's pretty good for you. Yeah. Okay. 10. Yeah. He smiles back. He goes, "Oh, good day. Can I help you, sir?"
Yes, I heard I need a permit of some sort to do some fishing on the harbor.
Oh, you're a fisherman. Okay. Yes, certainly. And he looks at your hands. He goes, "Oh, yes, I can see. You have a fisherman's hands. Yes, the permit is only it's only 5 copper pieces.
Is it only for angling, or does that include spear and net fishing as well?
That's all angling, spear, and net fishing.
Okay.
As long as you are not out in a boat. The minute you go out in a boat, we have to charge you for a different kind of license, if that makes sense.
And how much that would be? And is there boat
That
rental?
that jumps up. I mean, it includes you can hire boats from the dock. That is possible, but it would jump up more to around sort of including the nets, because obviously with a boat it would come with its own nets. It would come to around 5 gold pieces.
Ooh, okay. I'll skip that then.
You know, a large catch you could bring in maybe 50 gold, so it's worth it if you catch a good catch, but you know, it's a gamble as ever. You know.
Okay, let's gamble. Actually, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Does that include the boat rental with the 5 gold or?
Yes, 5 gold includes the boat rental, the nets, the entire package.
And
yes.
And the permit as well to do so.
Oh yes.
Okay. Okay, let's do that then.
Okay.
Okay, and I hand them the 5 golds.
Fantastic. You go. This is the key to number 14.
Okay.
So he takes you outside and he points down towards number 14. It looks like it's a fairly jolly little boat. It's a kind of blue hull, white trim. It's got a 14 printed on the back. Yeah.
Okay, and also, is there a place for my lovely little donkey and the carriage?
Oh, that's yours. Oh, yes.
Yes.
Just bring them down next to the hut. I will keep an eye on them. Not a problem. I have some. You can see there's a trough at the side there. I can put some food out. Let's say 1 silver. I'll make sure the donkey is well fed, oats, and you know, a rub down as well. How's
Okay,
that?
thank you. You've been so helping. So I'll give you 2 silvers for that.
Oh, thank you. Oh no, that
Thanks
is
for
very.
the assistance, and obviously fishermen need to unite and.
Well, good luck with your fish. I mean, you know. Yes. Don't stray to the other side of the harbor.
Yes.
Try and stay out of Toffland. Toffland is dangerous. They are just crazy over there. You don't want to mess with them. And the minute they see one of our boats over there, they start firing big things at it, and you will get in trouble. So please don't.
Okay.
Just stay on this side. You can go south. You can go east, but don't go north. Okay?
Okay. I'll try to keep in the bay area.
Absolutely, and come back before night, obviously.
Yes.
All right, thank you very much. Sorry, your name is
Wilbur.
just for
Wilbur, the
Wil-
fish whisperer.
Wilbur Fish Whisperer. Oh, that is a fantastic name.
Well,
I like that.
fisherman in second, what's it called? Generation. Or
Yet,
third.
okay. Yeah.
Which one?
Oh, second, third generation. Myself, I am 5th generation, but halflings don't live that long, so you know.
I actually didn't know how long halflings lived because you're one of the first I met. So. And
My name is Caspar Haddock.
Casper Haddock.
Yes. Yeah. If you're looking, yeah. I mean, if you want to come and hang out, we hang out at Little Rock Inn. We generally have drinks there most nights, so you can come and hang out with all the fishermen. Be good to have a new guy there.
I'm just passing through the town, really, on my adventures. I'm first of my kind to probably have an adventure this far out from Brundor. At least from the Brundor bugbears.
Oh, well, you're very welcome. Come down the Little Rock Inn. We'll have a good time. I'll introduce you to the owner. He's a nice guy, yeah?
We had a little, yeah, I've met him.
Okay, cool. Well, come over. It'd be good. You know, I'll introduce you to the guys. You know, be nice.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll see you before sundown.
Yes.
Have a good fish. Good luck.
Thanks.
Okay. You wave goodbye to Casper
Yeah.
and make your way over to the boat.
And then I'll start rowing. And I'll go.
It's a sailboat. You don't need to row. It's got sails. Yeah.
Mm.
You can unhook the jib and get the main boom out and start running up the sail. Yeah.
Oh,
absolutely.
yeah. It's easier to lay the net.
Yeah. You tether it down and you start coming out. Where do you want to head? Use a survival check. I'll give you advantage because you're a fisherman. Obviously, no. And obviously, when it rains, it's good for certain fish, not so good for others.
17.
Very nice. Okay, 17. Can you roll 17d6 for me?
17d6. Okay, advanced high roller 17. 17.
And then roll me I want a chance roll. So roll me a d100. See how good these fish are.
Oh, is that... No, that's... How do I swap it from the roller?
17d6.
Yeah, it doesn't let me pick the roll that I'm trying to... the die.
Oh, you can just type it in the bottom.
Oh yeah, slash R 17 D6. Yes.
Yeah.
Rolling the dice.
Oh, look at all those d6. Blah, 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 blah.
Shitload.
57.
D6.
Right. Roll me a d100.
D100. Enough. Simple roller. D100. And that would be 47.
Okay, these are pretty good fish. I would say you've caught some nice kind of cod type fish. Really good eating, nice and fresh. You head out pretty far to get them, but you managed to grab like a good there's a lot of fish. I mean, they're big fish, so 57 of them. Your boat is full of fish right now. You've clubbed all of them on the way in, like pulling them out of there, like beating the shit out of these fish. But by the time you get the boat turned around towards harbour, it is getting dark now.
Yeah.
You head in towards harbour, and you find yourself drawing up to the quay just as Casper comes walking over to you. He goes, "Oh my God, you did well! That's amazing!
Yes.
You
my side, yes.
absolute fortune! Hey, I brought the donkey. Hey, is Eli? Is that what you said his name was? I don't know. Yeah, he's had a good feed. He looks very happy. He's had a rub down. I put a blanket on him, keep him out of the rain. Yes. Oh, great luck. Let me help you get those in." And
Thank you.
he helps you unload the cod, all 57 of them, and he said, "Oh, this is fantastic. You need to get them down to the fish market quick though, because only really a few places will be working this late at night."
Yeah, where would be which one of the
Oh, you want to head on Market Street, so
but
just turn yourself around and back down here towards the gate, and then carry straight across. That's Market Street. You'll see a couple of places.
Best price for the fish.
Oh, this probably somebody wants to shift that to the upper. They want to get it into Toft, really.
Toft.
So I would say Harold. Yeah, Harold.
Harold.
Harold. His place is called Mesgenent. Mensgenent, yes. Mesgenent. Mesgenent, and it's Harold.
Okay. And I'll send
Okay.
I'll
Harold with a T. It's got the T at the end. Don't miss the T. Harold, and his place is called Mesgenent. It is it is serving the upper district. Okay.
Okay. I'll tell him that you sent me.
Yeah, absolutely. Tell him Casper Haddock sent you.
Yes.
He's absolutely. This late at night you won't get the best price, but you'll be able to shift it while it's fresh, so you'll get a better price than if you wait till tomorrow.
Yes.
If that makes sense.
And
okay.
And here's 2 silver for the info. Thank you.
Oh,
And
no,
help with the loading, obviously.
You are too generous. Well, good luck, and I hope you make a good money. Try and Tell him I sent you. Try and be kind, be nice. Yeah.
Yes,
don't
yes.
don't upset him. Otherwise he
Fine.
might.
Yes.
You know. But you got a good deal. You know. You got a good catch. Go
Yeah,
while it's
yeah.
still fresh. Go.
Let's go, Eli.
And Eli comes along. He seems very happy, a little bit dopey, but yeah, you head down Market Street. Most of the shops are shut. There's a couple of places serving kind of coffee, that kind of thing, or there's another place that's got like hookahs outside and kind of doing various kind of nighttime things. But it's all very sleepy down this road.
Yeah.
But you do find a place called Mezcanet halfway down on the right, so about here.
Yeah.
All right. And as you draw up outside Mexicanet, the owner comes out. He's a sort of short man, human, sort of broad, with a large blue and white apron on, big moustache, which he's got in a sort of hairnet clasped to his face, and he's got this kind of coiffured sort of haircut, black haircut that goes back and sort of jumps up at the back, sort of very sort of Buffon hairdo, but he's got that covered in a hairnet as well. And he goes, "Oh, greetings! I don't know you. You are new, but this is an amazing catch. Well done."
Hello there.
Oh,
Hello.
I
My
need
name's
to
Wilbur.
shift.
Caspar had
Wilbur.
sent me.
Caspar Haddock, oh, my
Yeah,
friend Caspar.
yeah,
Oh, he
yeah.
is a great man. He's a nice man.
I'm kind of passing by in the town, and I was a bit of a need of some cash, so I put my
Right.
skills to good use.
Well, you have. This is an amazing catch. 57 gold in one night. That is fantastic. So you are looking to sell these quickly?
Yes, yes.
Okay, well that will be difficult because obviously most places are shut. I will have to get it out of. I've got a couple of places here in the sewer side which we can I can sell to. I think I could probably shift some to Queenie's, Bushy Lodge, maybe to Clements Mall, maybe Little Rock, a couple of other places. But generally, most of it, if you want to make money, will have to go to the top side.
Yes, yes. You pick the
Okay.
best ones that could go to the top side. I believe they
Yes.
are starting an like evening meals there.
Well,
Dinner
absolutely.
time.
We need to shift this quickly because
Yes,
it's
yes.
evening now. We need to shift quickly. So I will get these off you if that is okay.
Yes, yes.
Do you need the cart and the donkey? Right now, if I can give you some money or give you something as a assurance that I will bring back the cart and donkey. It seems silly to transfer it to my stuff in order to get it go because that'll delay by another hour. It'll take time.
Yeah, I'll just take my belongings from the cart. It's easier that way. So there's the,
Oh.
and I'll lift the firewood that I have, and
Okay.
then the pristine direwolf belt from there to inside the shop waiting, and rest is just fish in the cart. So
Okay, you're just gonna leave the fish in the car. So
Yeah.
he goes, "Oh, that's fantastic. So I
Yes.
will go and get a price for all of this.
yes,
Obviously, there is a risk here for myself if I am using my connection, so I will have to take a cut. You paid the wharf for your catch. Oh, you did. You had to pay for your catch as well, because obviously there's taxes on the catch.
yeah,
So you paid 5 gold for the boat. It's an additional, because it's 57 cod, that will be an additional 6 gold for the catch.
well, that's gonna be deducted later, I believe, because I have only 2 gold.
Okay, so you make that arrangement with Haddock before you leave, which
Yeah.
is lovely. Harold turns to you. He goes, "Okay, so I will square off the money that you need for Harold. That's not a problem. For Casper, sorry, I will make sure he is paid. So don't worry about that. I'll take that out of my side of it. You say it's 6 gold, 57 cod. That makes perfect sense. Okay,
Yes,
that's 1 gold per 10 cod. That is
Yes,
fine."
yes.
The price for cod is at the moment is 3 gold per cod. Okay.
Yeah.
So that will mean that I will take a cut of 5 silver per cod, which will leave you with 15 silver overall. Okay, because obviously once we take away the taxes, which is quite expensive, that and then obviously my cut, which is just at 5 copper, no sorry 5 silver, you are left with 15 silver. Does that sound right?
Did I hear that the one price for 1 cod is 3 gold?
Oh no, I got that completely wrong. No. Sorry, I've got that completely wrong. I got myself mixed up. So he is charging you 6 gold for the whole thing. I was taking an extra gold off. I was getting confused. No,
Okay.
sorry. I will take so for transportation, for my contacts, all that stuff. So if we work out 3 gold per cod, I will take 1.5. I'll take half that, which will leave you 1.5 gold, 15 silver. Is that okay?
Out of 3 gold, if I take half, it's not. Is it 15 silver? Oh
Yeah.
yes, it is. Okay.
That's how it
Yes,
works.
Yes. Oh,
So it'll be 15 silver times 57.
yes. Good. Sounds great.
Okay. Go on, Neil. 15 times 57. Off the top of your head. Go.
570, 200 and 835.
That will be 835, which works out to 83 gold and 5 silver, yes?
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Sure. And just if there is a stable at Clement Malls, would you return Eli and the cart and the belongings there after you're done?
Of course, absolutely. I will bring them all back for you.
And thank you. I'll give you 10 silver for your troubles for that.
Oh,
Just
I forget. I need to take 6 gold out of that for
Yes,
the
yes.
price for Casper. So that would be 77 gold and 5 silver.
Okay. Just make it 77 gold. It's easier that
Oh,
way. And
No. Thank you. That's very generous. No. Good doing business. Come again. You're
Yes. I'll
excellent. Yeah. 77 gold. No problem.
There we go.
Okay, you did very, very well on those rolls. Okay, so 77 gold. You go with a big bag of gold coins.
gold.
I mean, gold coins are only tiny, so
Yeah.
this is, but you can feel the weight of it inside your coat as you walk further. You give Eli a little rub. He looks slightly concerned.
Eli went with the trader.
Yeah, he's slightly concerned as he's kind of led off into the dark.
It's
But yeah,
fine,
you're on your own.
Eli, I'll go get some spices if there is like. Spice
Oh yeah,
store
okay,
or
yeah.
whatever.
Well, actually, the shop that's got the hookahs outside and the coffee, that's a spice shop. So yeah, you're in luck.
Oh, yeah.
It's a late night spice shop.
Late night spice.
Exactly what you want.
Yes. I'd like to buy some. Hello. I'd like to buy some spices. All different
Hello.
kinds.
You want spices?
Yes. All kind of different
Oh.
ones.
Okay. It's kind of late, but yeah, we're open, so I guess I do spices. What do you fancy? I've got lots of different kinds. Are you cooking spices or
Cooking
you're
spices.
looking?
Yes. Not drugs.
Okay. Okay. I mean that. Okay. So cooking spices are here, and he takes you slowly over to the corner. This is a young man of about 23, big beard, and he goes, "Okay, so here are the cooking spices. Okay, there you can see we have big bags of thyme and rosemary and sage." And there we have some fennel. I don't like fennel. Do you like fennel? It always gets in my nose. I feel like, oh, it's such a It's like that horrible aniseedy sort of gets on my tongue.
It has its place.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm not sure it does. For me, I would ban it. I don't think it's a spice. I think it's a poison. You know.
Well,
And his friend, who looks up dazed from the other side, where he's wearing a big hat, he goes, you tell him, Carlos. Yeah, I told him.
okay.
Okay.
How much are these? I'll take the whole stock you have.
Oh, the stock. Okay. Okay. Wait, see. Okay, give me a second. And he goes over to the coffee pot and he pours himself a big coffee and he slugs it back. And you see him kind of shake slightly. And then he comes back over. He goes, okay. All right. Sorry. I wasn't expecting customers. We don't normally get, big spenders at this time of night. But you're here. Let's do this. So you can take my entire stock of sage, parsley. These are dried, obviously. I do have some fresh if you want some, but the standard herbs: sage, parsley, rosemary, thyme. Those I will give you for let's say 6 silver the bag. Okay, so
Yes.
6 silver each. So you got sage, rosemary, parsley, thyme, and some fennel. You want the fennel?
Yeah.
I mean, I
yes,
don't.
yes, yes.
Oh, you do? Great. I will buy no more fennel. God, I hate that stuff. I can't shift it. Each of those bags, 6 silver each. Okay.
Okay. So that's 6, 18, 20, 36.
You made a bit less money than you thought. It was
40.
655. I don't know if you noticed. We were told the wrong number by our mathematician.
855.
855. Oh,
I was
you
20
made
out.
more money.
Yeah, I
you made
said
more
that.
money. Oh.
Yeah, you made more money.
Okay, so it was 855, take away 7, which will make it 78.
78. So I have 80.
That's weird.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's
No,
wait,
sorry, 855, take away 6 gold, which is only 79. Sorry, 79 gold. That's what you ended up with. Okay. Sorry about
and
that.
I had 2, so it's 81.
Okay, you got 81 gold. Right. So each of those is worth 6 silver each. So
18, 6, 12, 24, 30 silver, so 3 golds. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll buy those. No worries.
okay, fresh. I have all of those in fresh. Not the fennel. Fucking can't stand that when it's fresh. I can't even look at it.
I think I'll take those if you have dried, because I'm gonna travel. So
Okay, just the dried bags. That's fine. I do have some unusual herbs. If you would like some of those, I have some coriander.
ooh, sure.
I have some curry powders. Chile.
Sure.
Okay, these are much more expensive, smaller amounts. You understand?
Yes.
So a little jar of each of those will set you back a gold piece each.
Sure. So
Yeah. So you got coriander, chili,
Yes.
curry powder, different
Yes.
flavors, obviously. We've also got some. Here we've got some rock salt. Very rare rock salt. Very nice. Very tasty rock salt. Grind it up. Really lifts a meal. Very nice. I've got preserved lemons. He's basically pulling out his whole stock, realizing that you've got a big bag of gold. I got preserved lemons. I have these pickled onions. Very nice. I have pickled eggs. Very nice. I have some nice. These are also nice. These are like little
okay, I'll make
like
a pouch
fiery
of salt.
jalapenos in this jar. Very nice. I have. It's just going.
Oi, just some salt, please.
Oh, just the salt. Is that all you
Yes,
want?
Yes.
Do you want the curry powder? Do you want the chili?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so salt, curry powder, chili, and the coriander.
Yes.
Okay, any of the jars? You want any of those?
No.
Okay, just those 4 gold for those then.
There we go.
Oh, excellent. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
These will do nicely.
Do you want any drugs? Do you have any friends you want to try drugs on? I mean, it might be, or you might want to try drugs yourself. We have a couple of little things here that you could try or share.
I'll skip on those. I'm high
Are you
on,
sure?
I'm high on life at the moment, so I don't. Need
High
any
on life.
chemicals.
Okay, well, when you make money like that, it's good. It's good.
Yes.
Well, you with the man, you with that. It's you. You had the big cart full of fish. You would make it. Did you get a good price?
Yes, I got a good price. Yes.
Oh, good.
Good
He
catch,
can be.
good price.
He can be tough sometimes. He is, But if you made a couple of 100 gold, you will have done well there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks for the spices.
See you later.
See
Have
ya.
a good one.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
And then I'll make my way to the Clement's Mall.
Okay. You walk around the corner. What are the rest of you doing during all this?
Try and get one.
I keep asking Akona repeatedly, "What the fuck is he? What's he doing?"
Okay.
I imagine
what
we're
are
going
you
in
doing?
with
Are you going into
Akona's
Clement's
going
Mall?
to the guild.
No, we want to go to the guild to try and get my license back. Try and
Okay.
sort this out once
All
and
right.
for all.
So
But we
that's
might as
in
well,
the.
given the time,
Yep. That's in the.
leave that till next week.
No, you can try and do it now.
No? Okay,
Yeah, good luck.
fair enough.
So in the Toff side. Yep. You walk up to
Yep.
the gates of Toff side.
Yep,
Okay.
yep. I am.
It's a different guard this time. Yeah, it's a different guard.
Yep, yeah. The Harper's Guild has seen fit to ban me from performing for an outright lie by a competitor, and I wish to present my case to the guild. Obviously, I understand that you don't just let anybody through. Therefore, we would expect a guard escort to ensure that we don't get up into any shenanigans. But I do believe that it is my right as a member to have an audience before the guild.
Unfortunately, you'll have to put your case. You'll have to seek out a solicitor. There are a couple in the sewer side that you can petition.
I will be representing Mr. Goatman, Icono Sunset.
You have a license to work in the lore here in Old Rock?
I would not even dream of mentioning it unless I had those qualifications right here with a deception check of 13.
He is
Oh, they
going
must be
to
in my other jacket.
Make a perception check of 23. He looks at the piece of paper you waft out in front of him, and he says, "That, sir, is a stub for some kind of theater. That is not a license to."
Oh my god, I have to go back to the theater. I've obviously left my license there by mistake.
Right. Please
How
don't
much
waste the
would,
god's time, sir.
Not wasting your time.
Good.
Just wondering how much solicitor would normally cost if I can't find my bit of paper.
A solicitor would set you back, I don't know, gold. Quite a lot of gold. But you would have to prove who you are.
shit.
You would have to prove a case. You would have to name all the people. Obviously, it would take the solicitor time to write up the official documentation. Then that would have to be petitioned to the Harper's Guild. The Harper's Guild would take their solicitors. They would return to us, then arrange an arraignment, and you would then have it wouldn't be a trial, it'd be more like a magistrate's court. You would then end up in the situation where it's a long drawn out process, probably taking about a week.
Why are you wasting your
but
time
this is-
being guard for pennies? You could go and be a magistrate with that kind of knowledge.
Well,
you wasted here.
I am training myself to be a magistrate. It is something I am very interested in. us guards on the in the top side, we have opportunities. He sort of puts his hand through his hair and combs it back. He says, "But good luck with your case. I can suggest some solicitors in the suicide if you wish."
No, thank you. It's that's very kind. If you could maybe mention them to my associate here, Mr. Icono Sunset. You may have heard of him, probably not.
No. Oh, no. Wait a minute. There was a notice on a piece of paper earlier. Oh yeah, it was about the Harpers. Yeah, you're quite right. You have been banned. I can't let you in. Sorry.
So, thank you very much for your time, sir. Icono, have you got any other skills? So you could at carpentry or something, or maybe writing? How are you with your hands, you stumpy little boss? Maybe you could serve drinks or... It's gonna cost a fortune. You need to have all the proper people and the papers and everything. We're gonna be here for weeks.
Be some way of granting getting a temporary lift on this so that I can earn.
I've never stayed in a town for more than a day.
We can just take bullshit claims against anybody. I mean, look, I could take a bullshit claim against Naveed.
Yeah, but that's what they do. You see, if you have money, you can do that, because no one can fight you. That's the way it works. You know that. It's broken. Bad system. But we could go and try and find, who knows? Well, maybe we will get 50 gold out of nowhere unless someone goes and squanders it on a load of stupid plants or something. But, you know, maybe we should do this. If you think I am going to support you, I think you should go to Slumville, get a sister. Yes, but what are we going to do in a week that we wait? I will go mad.
We can find things to do. I'm sure that you can find more people to upset. Sorry, entertain.
I'm not upsetting people. I'm standing up for the right, something that you can't do.
No,
you have 4 legs and you still can't stand up for yourself. Anyway, I will get a job. I take a sneaky, stinking suspicion that I've been here before. What skills do I have? I have lots of skills, thank you very much. I had a list once. We did it for fun. I think Terence has it. Yes. Lots of skills. Makes you cry. Did you see me play darts that time? Oh, yes.
I did, yes. Yes.
That's one of my skills.
Good. Yeah. Yeah, you could actually, you know, make money from hustling people.
I let cripples go before me. Ah, that's why I got second place in lane run.
No, that wasn't.
I don't know. I did things.
You were beaten by the better man.
Oh, you! Sorry, I did put those two things together. Right. Yeah. Well, maybe we should find something to. You need a bed and room and privacy and all that to sleep. So, have we organized that?
Yeah. Well, we need to go to meet. We need to go to Clement's Mall to meet with Sherlock.
Oh, Cockface. Yes. And, what was his name?
Yeah, and at least that way we get some gold.
Oh yes, Peregrine took Mr. Sherlock Holmes' address. What's his name? Panquist.
No, Sherlock Panquist. That's the one. Yes. Meet him, get paid, and see if he can help out with this Harper's Guild issue.
As you do, you walk up towards Clement's Mall, sorry, and hear the music piping out from inside. There, you see carrying a large wolf pelt behind him, and a large bag full of all kinds of dried goods. you see your friend Wilbur standing outside, smiling from ear to ear, a large pouch nestled inside his coat.
What do you do with my pelts? Your mashed up bits are in the bag in the back of the cart. You leave my good pelts alone. They are for me and Terence to have matching coats. What is that smell? Smells like fish. Did you have nice time, Wilbur?
And Wilbur stands there grinning inanely.
Grinning, yeah.
Yep.
Grinning, not making any noise.
Not making any sound at all. As
I think he banged his head.
I think he did. As the night.
I'm happy as wow. I'm gonna do it again in the morning. It's fun. Fishing.
You go blind. You be careful. You pace yourself, you little boy.
Yes. We have some money now to play around with. So.
Thank God for that, because it's going to take us a little while longer to get my license back.
No worries.
If I'm told any, could you give it to Terence, please?
No. My money. At the moment. Well, I'll keep it.
And
so you don't squander it.
now it's sort of
So why tell
9
me?
o'clock
Let's
at
just be.
9 o'clock at night, and I think we're going to end there. And we're sort of close with the lights flooding out from the doorway that is Clement's Mole, and the sound of music coming from outside. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. We've had, I think it's been great fun.
Yes.
We had a great time. It's thank you to Tabletop Audio for all these wonderful tunes that we play every week. We're looking forward to Lizzie Harp's concoctions. Let me remind you the names: Iconic Fury, the Rowdy Tune, Mermaid Tears, Sweet and Sad, Duckula Counting, Goofy Happy, or no, I Don't Give a Duck. That was it. I Don't Give a Duck,
Yes.
and Iconical Notion, Inspiring Uplifting. So those four songs.
I already
hopefully-
sent the message to Lizzie.
Oh, Lizzie! Oh, that's gonna be legendary.
It's tomorrow.
Don't encourage
by the way.
him.
Thank you very much.
It's in 13 hours when Lizzie's stream starts, by the way.
Yeah, so if you guys are around tomorrow at 11 on Twitch, look up Lizzie Harp. She's fantastic. She really is a very, very talented harpist, and you get to do requests. So just follow the links, and she does all kinds of songs, and hopefully you two will hear DuckTales done in its peculiar way, as only Lizzie can.
Yes.
Catch up with the stream. Me and Val have been working our way slowly through Baldur's Gate 3 on our evenings. There's loads of streaming of that. You can catch up with all our episodes on YouTube. They're all saved onto there, as well as the Baldur's Gate 3 episodes. And if you want to go and pick up a copy or different different packages that I sell on Roll20, head over to Roll20, and there's a couple of starter sets there. You can pick them up. My cheapest one is €5. These guys have played that one. It was the one set in the village, guys, where you were all doomed.
Hellion thing.
Hellion, yeah. Hellion.
Yeah,
Fall of
that's
Hellion.
good. That's good.
Yeah.
Good days.
Yeah, so if you want to pick that up, it'll help me out, it'll help the stream out, and we can and obviously give us a like and a thumbs up if you're on Twitter. Sorry, not on Twitter, or if you follow me on Twitter, great. If you're on YouTube, give us a thumbs up and leave a comment. It helps the algorithm. And we'll see you next week for the next installment as they try and escape suicide. Okay. Thanks, guys. See you later. See you, Matt.
Yep.
See you.